ಕರಿತೀನಿ. Good morning. Good morning to all. I offer my humble pranams to Holiness Jagadguru Dr. Shivratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji. Myself Ranjita M, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics. On behalf of SJCE and JSS Science and Technology University, I welcome you all for the 5th day of Student Induction Program 2023. I welcome Srimati Sneha Damble, the speaker of this session. Welcome to the dais, ma'am. And also I welcome Raghunandan M, sir, for this session. Welcome to the dais, sir. I welcome, sir, Raghunandan, sir. I request Professor Gayatri Madam to give the brief introduction about the speaker. Thank you. Ma'am, welcome to the dais, ma'am.
A very good morning to one and all. Offering my humble pranamas to Sutturu Parampara and seeking the blessings of His Holiness Jagadguru Sri 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 Shivratri Deshikendra Mahaswamigalaru. Srimati Sneha Damble has worked in different multinational corporate companies like Genpact, Unilever, etc. for over 7 years in different capacities. Due to her interest to the service of motherland, she has quit her lucrative job since 2015 and dedicated her life for the service of nation. Currently serving as program coordinator of a social organization called Disha Bharat, which caters to value education to the youth community under the theme Know Yourself, Know Your Country, Know Your Culture. Madam has been a part of organizing team for different programs, events and national seminars, a powerful motivational speaker who has conducted numerous workshops for all classes of the society. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you.
Good morning, everybody. First of all, humble sorry for all of you for being late and making my best friend sitting here wait. Right? So, extremely sorry for the delay. Due to some technical issue, I couldn't come on time. Otherwise, I would have tried my best not to delay even a minute of your association. Right? So, let us start today's session. And before starting today's session, let me introduce my team member, my colleague to all of you, Raghuttam sir. Raghunandan, yeah, he's there. Yeah, Raghunandan sir, an engineer by qualification. He has worked in different IT industries for over 2 decades. He has an immense experience of working with IT industry for 2 decades and currently working as CRM consultant at Wesco, a US-based company, and he has moved recently from Bangalore to Mysore and he wanted to stay here. That's when he thought, now that I've worked for 2 decades with the corporates, I want to work with the colleagues in the colleges as well. A lovely, beautiful people in this college. He wanted to dedicate his time for the betterment of the society, and that's why he is a part of Disha Bharat. He has got trained and he's a volunteer in Disha Bharat, a part of Mysore team. Hearty welcome to you, sir. It's a privilege to have you with all of us. So, today I think there are different students in other auditoriums as well. So, good morning to all of you as well. Without much delay, let me ask you one thing. How many of you cannot understand Kannada here? Welcome to Karnataka. And you have come to Mysore We are so proud because Mysore is a land which teaches Kannada to even stones. Right? It is such a fertile, such a wonderful place. You are a part of an extremely esteemed institution like SJC. I hope you learn Kannada and imbibe Kannada itself in your life. So, with that, let's start today's session. One more quick question before I start. How many of you want lectures today? Not even one now. Okay, challenge accepted. Now that you have said you don't want lectures, so which means the other condition applies, nothing comes free, right? The other condition applies, and that is you all have to participate. Are you all ready? Can I hear it louder? Are you all ready? Yes, wonderful. Okay, so today there will be completely activities for the next few hours that I've got, the couple of hours that I've got. It will be completely activities. And one more thing, sorry for my bad throat. Yesterday, day before, and past 3 days, we had been in JSS Bangalore, and we have enjoyed the days so much that probably I've given my voice itself to them. I've come back with whatever voice left out. Right? So let us start today's session with a small interaction. Let me ask you a few questions, not your CT level. Very simple ones. Right? My dear friends, last month we celebrated one of the biggest festivals in India, which is that. Absolutely. Tell it louder, please. Independence Day. Big round of applause to my friend there. We celebrated 77th Independence Day, and from the past 2 years, from the time we have celebrated 75th Indian independence, and before that as well, we have been hearing, reading, studying a lot about India and Indian contribution, Indian history. So, keeping that background in mind, let me ask you a few questions, right? Not a history question. A few of you are already scared. Ma'am, we have lived history in school itself. You're asking history again, not history questions. Let us look at a quick comparison between today's India and 75 years back India, the pre-independence period at least. Right? What do you feel? Number of schools and colleges have increased or decreased? Increased. Okay. So which means the literacy rate has increased or decreased? Increased. Okay. So roads, buildings, transport facilities increased or decreased? Infrastructure increased. Science and technology? Thanks to you all, scientists like you, right? Science and technology has been wonderfully increasing, right? So, how about communication, gadgets, mobile phones, internet? Increasing, right? Enormously increasing, right? So, this shows one happy face of the society. Why is it? Is because today we are so aware that we can contact anybody across the globe. Earlier, probably you were not even born when telegram and trunk calls were the part of the society, and they had to wait for hours. They had to wait for days, right? To send a message like somebody has got ill, they could come back only when on the 13th day. That was the case. But now everything is on the fingertips. We know what is happening across the globe and such an aware society. And you also know, when you were young toddlers, my dear friends, ನೀವು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿದ್ದಾಗ, if you wanted to eat kheer, if you wanted to eat paisam, whom did you ask for? ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ? ಅಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ. Right? Amma, Ajji, you would go to them and ask for, please make me a bit of paisam. And today, if you want to eat something, whom do you ask? I thought even now you ask your parents. No doubt, yes, we have been so fast that whatever we want to eat, Zomato guys and Swiggy guys are there to help us out, right? So everything is so sophisticated and so at the fingertips. Happy face of the society, undoubtedly. Now, let us look at the other face of the same society, same comparison between today's India and pre-independence period. What do you feel? The corruption rate has increased or decreased? Crime rates, harassment against women, environmental issues, bad habits, drug abuse increased. Right? My dear friends, don't we see this as a paradox? ಒಂಥರ ಎರಡು ವಿಚಿತ್ರ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸೋದಿಲ್ವಾ? On one side, we are saying that we are an aware society. We know what is happening across the globe. ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಮೂಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತ ಸಿರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ರಷ್ಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, what is happening between Russia and Ukraine. We know so much. But What should we do in life? We don't know. Now you tell me, if we were really educated, the problems in the society should have increased or decreased? Louder, please. Decreased. Are you sure? Then why are the problems increasing? ನಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಳಿದಿದೆ, ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಿಜ ಆಗಿದ್ರು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? And my dear friends, in today's session conducted by me through Via Disha Bharat, there are no wrong answers. Okay? You can be open to give any answer that you feel and you'll be respected for the answer that you have opened out. Yeah? Anybody? Yeah, kansate nimge. Why do you feel? Sorry? Why do you feel the problems are? Ma'am, can I get a hand mic, please, if possible? Oh, is that important? Okay, I'll do that. Am I audible now? Okay. I don't like getting tied to a pole. All right. Yes. So, my dear friends, what do you feel? ನಾವಿವತ್ತು ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಎಜುಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅವೇರ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರು ಸಮಾಜದ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು ಯಾಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಏನನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಹಿಯರ್? ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ. What do you feel? Huh? Yes, please. Absolutely. Because of so much of competition, right? The society has become competition driven, and to take the shortcut, we are cutting down our own values, right? What else? Yes, dear. Absolutely. Big round of applause to her. Moral education is missing. Did you have moral science class before? In your school days? Till which standard? 8th standard, maximum up to 10th. We leave our moral values in the school days, and that's why we are facing problems here. Right? Yes. What else is the reason? What does my voice feel here? What do you feel? ನೀವು ಕನ್ನಡ, ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್, ಹಿಂದಿ, you can speak in the language comfortable to you. ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಏನನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ? Anybody, any answer? You have promised interaction. Yes, buddy. Fantastic. Big round of applause to him. We are becoming more money minded. We are so self centered. For every session, for everything that we do, we think, what is it there in me? What is it there for me? For example, if somebody asks you to come and attend a seminar, what would you ask first thing? Will you give me certificate? You're not even interested in topic. Right? We are there to collect certificates because we think, what do I get out of it? What extra do I get? And some people, when you choose a course, you might or might not have chosen a course of your like, but many of you choose a course which is more earning, right? Which is more trending, which gives you a better job. Oh, what do you like to do? Right? So much we have got into the competition, my dear friends. So now, when I looked at all your answers, the overall, what, as you said, there are a few things that are there in the education and few things not. Today's education system is concentrating on 3 R's: reading, writing, and arithmetic. When I say reading, we don't understand, rather we by heart. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? If I ask you, tell me a theorem, tell me a problem, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, you would be quick to answer that rather than telling me how is it applied. We by heart things, we mug up things, right? And when it is a second one, it is writing. We write and practice. For a 5-mark question, we are ready to fill 3 pages without even filling what is it required in those 3 pages. We are more interested in tweeting somewhere or writing on WhatsApp over publishing journals, over publishing articles, right? And the third R, when I say arithmetic, it is not just math, it is marks. For example, if my friend here, he gets 99 marks in a subject, what will everybody ask him? Where did you lose 1 mark? Are you out of 99, 3 people would have passed here? But still we are behind. Where did you lose 1 mark? If my friend here, she gets 2nd rank, what will everybody ask her? Who got first? Second rank doesn't have value. Who got first, right? And in some colleges, the cutoff percentage itself is 100. More than 100%, so the person would have rather been a professor. Why student? Right? So much of race is happening in the name of the 3 R's: reading, writing, and arithmetic. And in the meanwhile, the education system is missing out on the 3 important C. Which are they? Give a guess. The 3 important C's that were required in education, which could have made the society better. ಯಾವ್ದಿರ್ಬೋದದು? The word starting from the letter C. Wonderful. Creativity. Very good. Big round of applause. Yes. Any other? Compassion. Fantastic. Communication. Wonderful. Randomly, tell me the words that start from the letter C. Content. Absolutely. Confidence. Very good. Culture. Big round of applause. Any other? Huh? Sorry, I didn't hear you. Ability. Yes, absolutely. Very good. What else? Character. Fantastic. What else? Courage. Big round of applause to all of you. I'm waiting for one more C. That is very important. And confidence, that's a part of character. Good answer though. Huh? Curiosity, a part of character. Coordination, a part of character. To give you a clue, it is there on the screen. The country. The one thing that we miss out every time. The country. So, my dear friends, the 3 C's that are missing in education today are character, country, and culture. Right? And Mahatma Gandhi ji used to always say, if wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. But if character is lost, everything is lost. But today, we have come to a 180-degree shift. Today, we feel if wealth is lost, everything is lost. If health is lost, we are in an assumption that we can buy health. My dear friends, we can buy only medicines. We cannot buy health, right? And we feel if character is lost, nothing is lost, because we feel public memory is there only for 2 days, right? What a drastic shift. And that's why we are facing problems today. So, to bridge this gap between the 3 R's and 3 C's, we evolved as an organization called Disha Bharat, an 18-year-old organization which started in the year 2008. And since then, we have been conducting numerous personality development programs, faculty development programs, national and international seminars, and touched more than 4 lakh students till date. And we conduct the programs on the theme, know yourself, know your country, know your culture. And even today, I have come up with the same thing. So, my dear friends, whenever I say this, that we conduct programs on this theme, know yourself, country, and culture, students generally ask me, ma'am, why should we know myself? ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ನಾವ್ ಯಾಕೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು? ನಿಮ್ಗೇನ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ? Should we know ourselves or not? Yes, why? Absolutely, wonderful point. Big round of applause. Ma'am, do you charge extra for clapping? Okay, guys, it's free of cost. You can clap. Look, anything that is free, we love you. All right. Any other point? Why should we know ourselves? अपने आप को समझना जरूरी क्यों है? याक तिळकोಬೇಕು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ನಾವು. Anybody? Why do you feel? Any answer? You're most welcome to give it. ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ? Should we know our strength and weakness? Yes. Should we know that to develop ourselves better? If we have a goal, should we know ourselves to achieve it? Yes. So, just a few points that I gave you and many more to understand our capabilities, to know where we lack, to know how can we succeed, what should we improve, what should we curb upon, what are our strengths. To know all this, we should know ourselves. And my dear friends, the next part here is to know your country and culture. Now, my dear friends, do you feel it is required, it is important to know about our country and culture? Yes, why? ಯಾಕೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ದೇಶದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ? ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ರಾಜಧಾನಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಇದನ್ನಂತೂ ಹೇಳಲೇಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ? Why do you feel? Patriotism will increase if we know about our country. Very good, absolutely right. Big round of applause to her. Anybody else? ಇನ್ನೇನು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ? Why should we know? ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾ ದೇಶದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ? ಯಾಕೆ? ಹೂ ಅನ್ಸಿದ್ರ ಯಾಕೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು? Yes, dear. Our value system are based on our country and culture. Very good. Fantastic answer. Big round of applause. Any other? ಬರೀ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಹೊಡೆಯೋದಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? To give you a small example, my dear friends, our identity cannot be removed from the country and culture. What we are today is because of the country and culture. It is same as removing fragrance from the flower, which is not possible. In the same way, we ourselves, our identity is based on the country and culture, and that's why we have to know it. And we belong to such a wonderful country. To tell you, and today, because of the scientific inventions, developments of our country, the whole world is looking at us. Especially after G20, we have been at the focus point. Right? So, such a developing, such a fast developing country, how did the world look at us before independence? Let me give you a small example. Do you all listen to music? Yes? Which is that instrument you use to record and play music? ನೀವೇನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೋತೀರಾ? ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. Your mobile phones, very good. Radios, TVs, laptops, okay, iPads, iPhones, yes. Which was that first instrument to record and play music? Before tape recorder. Tape recorder to ajja. Correct. Gramophone. Big round of applause to sir. And the students there as well. Right. Who invented gramophone? Graham Bell invented telephone. Graham Bell, gramophone, no rhyming. The person who invented bulb? Thomas Alva Edison. And when he invented gramophone, he wanted to show it to the whole world. And he had called for an Augustus audience, and for the first recording, he had called a German philosopher named Max Muller. He was requested to record on the first plate, and it was played to the audience. The audience were awestruck because for the first time they saw a person is standing live in front of them, but voice is coming out of a dabba. They felt, how is it possible? What a great invention for the posterity. And that's when Max Muller came to the mic and said, did you understand what I spoke? They all said no, because it was neither in German, Latin, French, English, none of European languages. Then in which language did he speak? Any guess? Kannada ಬರ್ತಿರ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. Sanskrita, absolutely. One of big round of applause to all of you. One of the oldest languages of the whole world, Sanskrita, and that too, he recited the first verse of the oldest text, Rigveda, saying Agni Mile Purohitam. And as we all have questions in our mind, even the audience there, the European audience, they had the question. There are thousands of languages across the globe. Why did he choose Sanskrita itself? And that's when, my dear friends, Max Muller came to the mic and said that, and we also know that there were more than 46 civilizations across the globe: Greek, Mayan, Mesopotamian, Egyptian, Mississippian. And out of all these civilizations, the only civilization which is the oldest and as vibrant as it was the thousands of years ago and yet living, the only civilization is Indian civilization. And he said, wherein all rest of the civilizations, people were still jumping from tree to tree as monkeys, here in India was a civilization which didn't just speak about ignorance, but spoke about knowledge, didn't just speak about darkness, but spoke about light, and didn't stop at death, but spoke about immortality. And that's why we pray, Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. And he said, I bow down in front of such a great civilization which has taught the whole world what living is all about and what knowledge is all about. And my dear friends, we all belong to such great civilization. Don't we feel proud about it? Yes, we are the proud inheritance of that civilization. And when it comes to culture, right? Imagine you're going somewhere and by mistake your leg touches somebody. What do you do immediately? You do this. Which university taught you? I had been to a college just last week, And there, one student immediately got up and said, "Ma'am, the oldest university of the whole world, my mother." Because she had got that inherited from her mother and grandmother, and for generations together we have been looking at divinity in each other. And my dear friends, not just people, if the book falls down, if the pen falls down, we don't just pick it up and just and use it. We pray to it. The next month, one of the biggest festivals that Mysore will be decked up with, the Dasara festival. During that, we pray to even knife, pencil, pen, book, laptop, up to the toilets also. Right? Which means we see the divinity in every minuscule molecule of this world. We see divinity in every atom of this world. And that's the greatness of our culture, my dear friends. And we all belong to that culture. We should know more about it. Let us make a small attempt to know more about it. And many students tell me, "Ma'am, I don't even want to be in this country. Why should I know about this country?" My dear friends, let me ask you a question. Who is the Prime Minister of UK? Rishi Sunak. Which country does he belong to? UK. He belongs to UK. He is from Indian origin, but he belongs to UK. But what do we consider him as? Indian. Right? So, in the same way, when you go to some other country, do a great invention, do a great thing in the world, but still you are identified as an Indian. Right? Your identity belongs to the country. And when you are asked, "Tell me something about your country," you shouldn't bend down and say, "I don't know about my country." We should have something to say others as well. And for that, we should know ourselves and the country and culture. So, with that pretext, the next 2.5 hours, we will be having the activities and lot of activities, and except the introduction session that I had now, the rest of the time we will have lot of activities, and I request you to please interact more. Are you all ready? Yes. And in this journey, I will try sensitizing you, because I have only 2.5, 3 hours left. So I'll try sensitizing you on physical, emotional, intellectual, social, and spiritual quotient. So I request your kind attention and your participation. With that, let's move on to the session. Hearty welcome to all of you for the session conducted by Disha Bharat, an induction program. And meanwhile, before I start, I thank the management, I thank all the teachers, teaching and non-teaching staff for giving me an opportunity, and most importantly, happy Engineers Day to all of you. Right? Today is your day. Let us make the best use of this day, and I really feel privileged to have come to a wonderful engineering college like SJCE Mysore, and to celebrate Engineers Day and remember the great engineer Sarin Vishweshwaraya, who has contributed so much to Mysore and Karnataka. Thank you so much. So, without much delay, let me start the first section. So, when we start a session, the first thing that we have to do is to prepare ourselves. Correct? Now, to prepare ourselves, I would request you all to keep your bags down, your mobiles inside your bag, and your bags down. Let me see the glow, natural glow of your face, not because of your screen light. You have kept our bags down? Yes? Okay. Sit straight. Let us practice one pranayama so that the brain cells get activated, and whatever we listen, whatever we hear, it is grasped as a sponge, and it stays with us as a memory. All right? Yes. Everybody sit straight. Let us practice Bhramari Pranayama. People on the other side, on the whom I can see, probably you can see me virtually. I will ask you to please sit straight. Hands in Chinmudra. Chinmudra is bringing your thumb and finger together and keeping it on your thighs. Don't keep it like this. Don't keep it like this. Just touch the thumb and your first finger. Keep it on your thumb or keep it on your thigh. Relax yourself. Sit straight, back and neck erect. Now, roll your tongue and touch it to the upper palate. Okay? And close your mouth and produce the sound of makara. Okay? And close your eyes when I say that. While you're doing this, please observe the vibration that happens in your face and your brain region. Alright? Take a deep breath and start makara. Close your eyes, everybody. Take a deep breath. Start. Once again, take a deep breath. Let the sound be louder. Once again, take a deeper breath and a louder makara. Louder. Keep your eyes closed. Concentrate and observe the vibration that has happened in your face, ear, and your head region. Your mind will have got relaxed. Don't think about anything. Just observe your breathing now. The cool air comes in when you breathe in, and the hot air goes out when you breathe out. Breathe in the cool air, breathe out the hot air. When you breathe in, take all good qualities from the universe: love, compassion, peaceful attitude, kindness, caring nature, honesty, integrity. When you breathe out, throw out all the negative qualities that are there in you: lust, greed, anger, jealousy, overthinking, shyness. Breathe in the positive qualities, breathe out the negative qualities. Feel lighter. Have a gentle smile on your face. Observe your body. It's so beautiful, so relaxed. Today you have been blessed with such a wonderful body, such an active mind. Thank the God, thank the universe for providing you with such wonderful wealth to grasp all the good things of the world. Let us take an oath of not spoiling our mind and body because of the negativity that we create it in our mind. Breathe in deeply, breathe out completely. Relax yourself, observe the whole body, observe your mind. Now, rub your palms thoroughly, ಕೈಗಳನ್ನ ಮುಚ್ಚಿ, till that it produces heat. And now, keep it on your eyes. Don't press it. Just touch it. Give the warmth to your eyes. And with a few blinks, open your eyes, looking at your hand. Karadarshanam. Hands down. Good. You look so relaxed. Very nice. Right? Just a few minutes of pranayama, a minute or so of pranayama, and a minute or so of dhyana can make you more active for rest of the day. Right? Let us consciously practice it so that we can live a healthy and a happy, mindful life. All right? Okay. So if I had time, we would have gone through the biggest science that India has given to the world, yoga. But now that we don't have much and we are almost in the afternoon session, so We will not do that, but do practice a bit of pranayama. If you feel very stressed anytime, if you have to transition from one class to another, just sit. There would be at least a minute gap, no matter how much of chaos is happening around you. Just sit, take few deep breaths, and you will get to know that for the next session, your body and mind is relaxed to grasp whatever you have been taught. Alright, this is the science that India has given. Please utilize that because the whole world is practicing and we are looking at the world is looking at us. Right, so let's practice this. So without much ado, let us move on to the next session. Right, okay. So when we say know yourself, it is also knowing your body. Right, it is also knowing your body. When you do your yoga asanas, when you go to your gym, when you practice exercises, you understand how healthy and how good your body is, and for that you do so many things. But is only is when I say self, is it only the body? What else is it? ದೇಹ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ನೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಇದೆಯಾ ನಾನು ಅಂತಂದಾಗ? It's also, it's a soul, it's the mind, right? We also have to understand our mind. So how many of you have understood mind? No, but still we complain, hey, ಅವ್ನು ನನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸೇ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಅವಳು ನನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸೇ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನ ನಾವೇ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. Right, so in this session we will try to understand ourselves better. So before moving on to this session, let me tell you a small incident. This is about a boy called Shankar. Now probably he was studying in SJC itself, right? SJC Mysore, JSS College Mysore itself. And one day when he was studying, he had got admitted into this college. He was extremely happy because all his parents, all his relatives were extremely happy that he has got a wonderful seat in JSS College. But he was somewhere confused. He was very angry. He used to get very agitated. If somebody went and asked Shankar, what do you want to do? He used to get angry. ನೀವು ಯಾರು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕೇಳಕ್ಕೆ, ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು? And for every other point, he used to scold people. He used to be like one fireball. And people used to get scared of him, right? And if somebody asked him to do something, he would say, I'm lazy, I don't want to do it now, I'm not interested. He would be disinterested in everything. That's when he thought one day that, why am I behaving like this? When I was in my school, I was fine. I was always active. I used to listen to people. I was very humble. In 10th standard, I got wonderful grades. In second PUC also, I got wonderful grades. Now that I've got a chance to do something for myself, to achieve something, why am I getting agitated? Is it only the hormones or something else? That's why when he was roaming around in the gardens in Mysore, he saw one person who was sitting with a lot of calmness. He went to the person and asked, Guruji, I have never sat so calm. If I have to sit for 2 minutes, I get hundreds of thoughts and I can't even keep my eyes closed. How is it possible that you're sitting almost for half an hour so calm? I've been seeing you for a long time. Guruji, before answering his questions, he asked him, who are you? The boy said, Guruji, my name is Shankar. That's when the Guruji said, that is your name. Who are you? The boy said, Guruji, I'm the son of Satish and Hema. Said, wonderful. It's your family identity, but who are you? They said, okay, let me tell you this one. I belong to a JSS college. Then the Guruji said, there are hundreds and thousands of students in JSS college. Who are you? The boy got confused. He got angry. But still he calmed himself down and he said, Guruji, I am a proud Kannadiga. That's when Guruji said, Adanadru Kannadadalli helappa. He changed and said, Guruji, Nanu proud Kannadiga. Ava Guruji enandru, that is your regional identity. There are 6 crore Kannadigas today. Everybody are proud of being Kannadigas. There are people from Maharashtra, there are people from Tamil Nadu. Everybody is very proud of their regional identity. Who are you? The boy got irritated. And probably to please the Guruji for the last time, he said, Guruji, I'm a proud Indian. Guruji again said that it is your national identity. Are 140 crore people. the biggest populated the highest populated country of this world. Everybody is proud. Who are you? The boy got very irritated. He thought that Guruji is making fun of him. He started scolding Guruji and said, Guruji, I came up to you because I thought you're so calm. You might give answers to my problems, but here you're mocking at me. ನೀವು ತಮಾಷೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ನೀವು ಕಿಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ನನಗೆ. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಇವನ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಟಾಕ್ ಟು ಯು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಗುರುಜಿ ಕರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, ಟಿಲ್ ನೌ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಸೆಡ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಯೋರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟೀಸ್. Your name, your family, what are you studying, which college you belong to, your state, your country, all this is external identities, and that can be common to hundreds and crores of people. But what is it that unique in you? That's when Shankar started thinking, okay, there's something else what I should know. That's when he said, Guruji, I missed out one point. What is that? The Shankar said, Guruji, I'm a male. He said, big deal. That's your biological identity, yeah. Half the population of this world, including insects, also they are male and female, right? So why do you say about your biological identity? That is not it is. It's something common. Tell me something which is unique to you. Shankar did not understand. Then Guruji started saying that when I say yourself, it is your character, it is your strength, it is your weakness, it is your value that you believe in. You should know more about that. That's when Shankar said, okay, is there a person who can tell me all this? That's when Guruji said, why are you searching for darshan? Why are you searching for Sudhamurti? Why are you searching for somebody, some other motivational speaker? It is not somebody else who can help you, but it is only yourself who can help you. That's what Krishna also has told in Bhagavad Gita, Uddharet Atmanatmanam, Atmanam Avasadayet. You are the best friend of yourself and you are the worst enemy of yourself. If you know yourself, you can be the greatest achiever. So, to know ourselves better, my dear friends, even if somebody comes to you and asks, who are you? The first answer that you give is, if somebody would come to me and ask, I would say, my name is Neha. That's all we say. What else do we know? Let us know more better. Right? So now there will be a quick activity. For this activity, I request all of you to please take out a pen. I hope you all have it. Do you have a pen? Yes. Please take it out. If you don't have, please raise your hand so that somebody having an extra pen or a pencil, they can share it with you. And those who have borrowed the pen, I request you to please return it back also. Yeah? My friends there, they don't have a pen. Somebody having an extra, can you please share it with them? Pen, pencil, not lip liners. Day before it so happened, I'm telling you not out of a joke, I said, give me a pen. A girl quickly took up a lip liner and said, ma'am, try this. I said, no, on paper, yeah. Alright. So, yes, do we have a pen or a pencil? Boys there, did you get it? Everybody has got it? Good. Alright. So now, I request the teachers to please distribute the sheets that I have given it to them. Raghunandan sir, can you please help them? And do you have the same PPT? Yeah, but which is this? No, this is not the one. You have copied everything from there, or how is it? Huh? Where have you copied it to?
This one, right?
No, not that. I think it's there in my laptop. Yeah. Okay. Please take one sheet for yourself and pass it on to your friends. Can I get that sheet? One sheet for a while, please. Okay, it's a 10 question one. Okay, yeah.
This one, right?
Sorry? It was there in my laptop, but
Copy.
huh?
Too many files are copied.
What did you copy totally from? You copied Disha Bharat itself, is it? Okay, go there. Go to Silpavan.
This one.
Yeah. Okay. Go to the first slide there. Yeah. Show that slide. I'll move on. Yeah. Slideshow ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Can you do the slideshow? Yeah. All right. So have you all got a copy? Yes, I request you not to go through the questions. Please don't, and don't answer. This is not your examination, right? It is not to finish off the questions. Oh, 10 questions I've got. Let me finish it and then I'll sit. No. Okay. I request you to please go through the questions when we read it. And for this session, I request Raghuji to help me out. Can I get a sheet for myself as well, ma'am? One sheet for sir and one sheet for myself. Is there any one more sheet? Do we have one more sheet? Uh, so, yeah, sir, you have got that. All right. So, please answer those questions which sir reads out. So, this is the session to know more. It's not working? Okay. Yeah. This is a session to know more about ourselves, right? And the paper that you have got, that is not an ordinary paper. That's the magical mirror. Okay, what magic does it do? Let's see at the end of the questionnaire. Okay, yes. So let's start with the first question. Sir, you can have this mic. I'll be there. Or you can stand there, sir. I'll bring you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Name any one quality that makes you unique. You heard what ma'am said about Shankar's example, right? So it's not necessarily something like, okay, I can run fast or something like that.
It's not audible? Okay.
Can you, okay,
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Okay. So name any one quality that makes you unique. Something
Yes.
that you find that it truly is special about you.
What is it?
It could be any quality that even other people would have known.
Before starting, okay. So let me tell you a few instructions. Okay. First thing, write your name on the top of the sheet. Write your name on the top of the sheet and today's date. Okay? And my dear friends, we are not taking this questionnaire back from you. It is only for your sake. Okay? So please write it as openly and as confidently as possible without any hesitation because it is totally confidential. It is your information. And my dear friends, the first line here it reads Disha Bharat self-awareness questionnaire, not friends awareness. Okay, so please don't check what your friend is writing. And also that I request you to write the answer in a word or a phrase, maximum 2 or 3 words, not beyond that. All right, don't write sentences. The unique quality that belongs to me is, no, just write the quality. Okay, if I would have given this questionnaire to Raja Harishchandra, what would he have written his unique quality as? Truthfulness. That's why he is called as Satya Harishchandra. In the same way, what is your unique quality? Please write it. Let's start with the questionnaire. No tuck tuck with your pen. Once you're done, please raise your head so that we know you're done. Any one unique quality that you have? Okay. Let's move on with the second one.
You are done?
Yeah.
First one. Okay, so we all want to sometimes, become better people, right? Change ourselves. So if you wish to bring about a change in yourself, what would that be? What is the one change that you really have been wanting to make in yourself that will make you a better person? Think.
Many a times we feel, right, that if this quality wasn't there, if this would have been a bit better about me, then I would have been a better person. So back, 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 back. Don't go so fast. What is that quality? What is that thing that we change? We want to change in ourselves, and preferably the thing that can be changed. Don't say how I wish I had long hair. Don't say my skin color should have been different, yellow, pink. No, right? Any quality that we want to change in ourselves. Done? Yes. The third question.
What? Okay. So next one would be if you could learn any skill, what would it be? So don't say Java, C++. Maybe that also is there, some technical skill. But for your life, what would you like to learn that one skill that will make you better and improve your life?
Yeah.
You need to think about it a little deeper from this.
What is that skill you want to learn? My dear friends, when I say skill, it can be the skill that is related to your studies. It can be a professional skill. It can be a vocational skill. It can also be a life skill. Life skill antandre swimming or dancing or it related to your hobbies, your soft skills, your technical skills. It can be any skill that you want to learn now, not after your retirement. Some people might be interested in cooking, some people might be interested in agriculture. So, what is that you are interested to learn? Ma'am, when I'm interacting, will I get the answers from the other rooms also? How will I know if they have understood, not understood at all? Not possible at all?
You want to say anything to the virtual audience?
All right. Students, I don't know how to tell them. Okay. So, if you have any doubts, I don't know how to reach out to them. All right. My dear friends, in this questionnaire, if you have any doubt, please raise your hand. I can explain it to you in English or Kannada or Hindi. Right? Don't hesitate to ask doubts. It is not wrong to have doubts. It is wrong to not understand. Right? So please ask questions. Are we done with the skill part? A few more heads up for me to understand you have done it? Yes. Let's move on to the next question.
Fourth one would be name any one major distraction that you are facing. Like all of us have one major distraction, which is mobile and all that. So let us leave that one aside for now. Something else that is unique to you. What is that one thing that distracting in your life?
I think it's working there because you're
And
closer to the system.
get an answer to that.
Right. So, my dear friends, which is that one major distraction? And when I say distraction, it can be your internal distraction as well as or your external distraction. What are your internal distractions? The things that happen in your body and mind, right? There are thoughts, there are illnesses, there is some other issue that you're going through. These are your internal distraction. Distraction antandre, these are some things that is not letting you do what you want to do in life. Imagine you're sitting for studies. You want to concentrate, but you're not able to do it. You wanted to get a certain ranking in your CET. You could not get it because you got distracted by this. Anything for that matter. You wanted to achieve your medal, or you wanted to achieve a prize. You couldn't do it because of. And when I say external distraction, the distraction out of your body, anybody out of your body, anything out of your body, that's your external distraction. Friends, family, relatives, environment, anything that is there in it. What is that major distraction that you are facing? I hope the virtual audience is also there with me. All the best to you. Okay. So rest of them here. Done? Aita? Aita Gilma? Aita? Okay. The fifth one.
So if you are allowed to share your deepest feelings with one person, who would it be? Some of you say maybe now you share everything with your parents, which is great. But there's some things which you may probably not be able to share with your parents as well. And there should be, hopefully, there is somebody in your life who you can share everything, somebody you're confident. Right? So this will help you in the future to identify that person in case you need to share things that will help you later in future. So think about it and write if there is somebody like that. Who is that person?
Please don't write generic answer. Parents, friends, who? Who is that person? Write their name. And one more request, don't ask the person sitting next to you, pressurize that person to write your name. Don't expect that answer. right? So when we say deepest feeling, as Sir said, that some people might say mother, amma, right? Do you share everything with your amma? You bunked your class, you proposed somebody, you pranked with somebody, you got praised by someone, you helped someone, anything. Is there a person in your life whom you can share anything and everything? Good if you have. If not, even that's fine. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ರದೊಬ್ರು ಪೇಪರ್ ನೋಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. Let's not peep into others' life. The syllabus is only your life. You will not get answers in others' paper.
Don't be depressed if your friend doesn't write your name.
That's why I said don't look into their papers. You can hide it also. Okay, yes. Move on to the next question.
Um, this is a fun one. You can think about it creatively. If you're given a chance to become someone else, who would it be? Not necessarily have to be a movie star or a sports star or something. It could even be somebody that you know in your life personally, somebody you look up to, right? Somebody who inspires you, somebody who motivates you. Um, this is just have fun with this. Who do you want to be if you're given a chance to be somebody else?
And my dear friends, let this be a real character. No fictional characters. No Doraemon. No Batman, He-Man, Ant-Man, Shaktiman. It can still be Hanuman. He is a real character. Page from the people from epics, the people from history, not from future. We don't know them yet. We have not produced them yet. Whom do you want to be like? Imagine tomorrow morning you wake up like somebody else. Who would it be? And also think why. Why do you want to be like that person? You need not write that. You can just think. Why do you want to be like that person? Given a chance, given a magic wand, and be like someone. Who? Done? Done? Yes, no? Aita Agilva? Aita? Okay, yes. The seventh one.
Okay. So hopefully we all have in the past in our life some happy and great moment that we think about it and relive it occasionally, right? So if there is such moment, if you want to relive a moment of your life, what would it be? Something that you're happy about, something you're proud about, something that really made you feel like, oh, this is a great moment in my life. What would that
Which is that moment in your life? ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾರಿಗೋ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಏನೋ ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಟ್ರಿಪ್ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬರ್ಡೇ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಆನಿವರ್ಸರಿ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ. And when I say moment, please don't write childhood. I hope that you are grown ups already, not in childhood yet, but still, don't write a range of time. Be very specific. Which moment, yava kshana, that you were very happy. Don't write 12th standard, 10th standard, the whole year. There might not be a moments which are happy in that. Which is that special moment in your life? Day before, a student said, "Ma'am, my happiest moment was on the Raksha Bandhan day when I had sent Rakhis to the soldiers in the border." So anything, any tiny thing. I tied Rakhi to my pet. We might feel it silly, but for somebody else, it might be a very happy moment. So, given a chance, which moment you want to live again? You want to relive? Hope you have understood the question. Yes. Huh. For this, you can write it in a sentence. ಆಯ್ತಾ ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ ಆಯ್ತು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಆಗಿಲ್ವಾ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ quickly a few people lifted their head and said no 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 we are awake all right the next one An emotional one. Yes, sir.
We all do dumb things sometime or the other. Everybody does, no matter how smart you are. And we hurt people that we love sometimes. It happens. That's life. So, if you could ask sorry to one person, who would you ask? If you had hurt somebody in the past, you want to ask forgiveness. You want to say sorry for something that you really had hurt somebody that you were close to. Who would that be?
My dear friends, if we are standing in front of you, a few more years elder to you, which means we have made a few more mistakes extra than what you would have done. It's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. But in the rush of life, we would not have said sorry to some people. We would have hurt them. And commonly, people write the names parents, Amma Appa, because we feel that we know that we take them for granted. But for what moment that you are sorry for? We would have played prank to someone, they would have felt very sad. We would have mistreated somebody. We would have pulled like we just for fun we would have done that, but that person would have felt bad. We would have cheated somebody. We would have ditched somebody. Broken hearts. Broken bones can heal, broken hearts difficult. What is that we have done and we have still carried it a bit from our inner hearts? We want to say sorry. When I said this, when I asked this question in one of the colleges 2 years back, there was one boy who stood up and said, "Ma'am, I want to say sorry to my father." We asked why. That's when he said that, "Ma'am, when I got into engineering college, my father had got me a bike, a brand new Kawasaki bike he had got, and he was extremely happy. The boy was extremely happy. He took his friend, he used to go around Bangalore. He used to reach back home very late. It's almost 10:30 every day that he used to reach back home. It was the time when his mother had been to her hometown, Ajji Mane Hogidro, and he used to stay with his father. His father was retired. Whenever this boy used to come back home late, his father used to scold. ನಮಗೂ ಬೈತಾರಲ್ವಾ ಲೇಟಾಗಿ ಮನೆಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಇಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡವರಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಕತ್ತೆ ಬೆಳೆದಂಗೆ ಬೆಳೆದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನಾವು ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ right? So the father started scolding the boy, and the boy got irritated. It is the everyday story. Every day my father scolds me like this. He got irritated. He went to his room and slammed the door. The father, after a few minutes, he went and knocked the door and said, "Beta, come outside, let's have dinner." The boy said, "Appa, I'm not interested. You always make me angry. You always say what you do is correct. You don't understand me. I wanted to be with my friends. Don't disturb me. I don't want to eat anything now." The father again knocked the door, but this boy didn't respond. At night around 12 o'clock, the father had called the boy and said, "Can you give me some water?" The boy said, "If you can scold me so much, you can rather get up and take water for yourself. If you are so egoistic, I'm your son. I'm more egoistic than you. I have more anger than you." The next morning, the boy came out and he saw that his father was sitting on the dining table. He was lying on the dining table. He felt, let him talk to his father. His anger had reduced. He wanted to talk to his father. He shook his father. He didn't move. Immediately, he took him to the hospital, and then he got to know his father had expired at 12:30 night because of heart attack. The son felt that, "Ma'am, my father had asked for last glass of water. He requested me to have dinner with him, last food of his life. I denied it. Ma'am, I feel extremely sorry. How I wish I could have said sorry to him. Ma'am, that day I have taken an oath that now that I cannot bring back my father, I'll take care of my mother. I'll make sure that she doesn't go through any problems in life." My dear friends, might not be this big, but even in our lives, we would have hurt a lot of people, right? So, when it is our turn, if given a chance, whom do we want to say sorry? Think deeper. Think into your lives. Just because of COVID, we would have missed a lot of people in our lives. Yesterday they were there, today they are not. Just yesterday I was sitting with them, playing with them, chatting with them. Yesterday we had a fight over some silly issue. Today they are not. When they expired, we couldn't even see their faces. And we felt so bad. How I wish we were there. What's that in our life that we feel sorry about? We done? Let's move on to the next question. It's okay. A few of us might feel very sad at this moment. Tears might be rolling. It's okay.
The last question was an emotional one. This one is going to be exciting. So we can have fun with this. You're all engineers, future engineers. Um, I'm sure you're looking forward to your job in the next 4 years, after 4 years. So if you could do your dream job, let's say 10 years from now or 10 years after graduating, uh, what would that be? It doesn't necessarily have to be the field that you're studying. It could be anything that is truly your dream. This is like, it actually like drives you. This is what I want to be in life. Think hard and write an answer of your dream job in the future.
What do we want to be in life? My dear friends, one of the example is the sir here. He is an engineer himself, but he is a life skills coach. Engineers are in every field today. May it be agriculture to on the moon, right? May it be Samudrayan to Gaganayan, everywhere there are engineers. It's like you can remove world from engineer, you can't remove engineers from this world, right? They're so important. So, what is it that you dream to become in 10 years? Imagine it is 2034, your college has called for an alumni meet. How do you want your lecturers to introduce you to your super juniors? And I request you to please answer very specifically. Don't say MNC job. MNC job starts from peon to CEO. Be very specific. Which job? Which company? Don't say entrepreneur. In which field? Be specific. 10 years. Life goal. Once you're done, can I have your hands up? Love you. Clear? It just don't write engineer. Huh? Engineer in what? Also. Engineer where? Engineer in what? Okay? Now, with that, let's move on to the last question, one of my favorite question.
This is something that gets you thinking long term. If God comes in front of you, just hypothetically, so what's the one thing that you would ask for? ಹೇಳ್ತಲ್ಲ ದೇವ್ರ ಪ್ರತಿಶತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ಚಿಕ್ಕವರಿದ್ದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ like that, right? So think about it. If you are uh, God comes in front of you, what is the one thing that you would ask?
If you don't believe in God, it can be genie. Today's people believe in genie more than God. It can be asking the universe. What is the thing that you would ask for? And don't ask any tricky boons, only one boon. Don't ask for God, make me God. God, give me 100 boons. And don't even ask for others. Let Russia Ukraine war stop. It is their headache. Let them take care. Take care of your life. Nobody to ask for you. Ask if one boon is given, and not even boons like in my 75th year birthday, I should celebrate it in the golden spoon, in golden plate with my 75 grandchildren. No, one specific boon, right? And a few students write wealth. How much? Otherwise, he will give the same 11 rupees you had put it in his hundi. That's also wealth. How much? And a few answers that I get is happiness, peace, health. From what do you want it? Give something that can be given, tangible. Hidukolappa, togolappa, something like that. Ask God level. Freebies so even politicians give. Ask God level boons. ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಾ ವರ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಾ Imagine directly the if God is everywhere, then He is looking at it. He's seeing what you're writing.
Final years ನಗರದ placement ಸಿಗ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕು.
Technical interview easy irli. Yes. Done? Are we done? Okay. Now I'll give you 10-15 seconds time. Please go through the questionnaire. Vansala, please go through your questionnaire. If there is something that you want to change, if something that you want to add, please do it. And I request you to answer every question that is there in the questionnaire. Huh? It is not choose any 9 out of 10. Because if you miss out a question, it is missing out an aspect of your own life. If you have not understood any question, please ask. It's okay. It is not silly to ask questions. When I had answered this, I had a doubt on the first question itself. What is Unica? What should I say? Yes, but huh? Huh. So, as I told you, if I would have asked Mahatma Gandhi, what does he say that what is his unique quality? Ahimsa. He might leave anything else but not this quality of his. Something that you cannot compromise on. One value that you cannot compromise on. What is that in you? Somebody might say, my friendship. I cannot compromise on friendship at all. Somebody might say, my honesty. Somebody might say, my punctuality. I cannot imagine coming late, like as I had come today. But somebody might say, I cannot compromise on that. Right? So, what is that quality? Any other question that you have not understood? All clear? All fine? Yes? Yes, no? Yes. Okay. Now keep your pens down. Keep your pens in your bag. If it is not your pen, give it to them. Okay, just hold it. Yes. So now, my dear friends, before we move on, I want a few interactions with all of you, your reactions as to how did you feel when you were answering this questionnaire? ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ? Is it okay if I'm not covered by the camera? I might have to go around students. Yeah? Okay. Huh? That should be okay. Okay, thank you so much. So, how did you feel? You felt happy. Very good. Big round of applause. How did you all feel? ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ? Huh? Confused. Okay. Yes. Not clear about a few questions. What else? How did others feel? ಇನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ? Huh? Sorry? ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾ. Okay. ಹಾ. Correct. And go here. Numberಗೆ very good. Numberಗೆ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗಾಯ್ತು. Understanding ourselves better. Very good answer. Anybody this side? Anybody here? Was there any question which was out of syllabus? No, right? Any? First question was out of syllabus for you? Okay. Might be. Any other? Anybody else? How did you feel? Was it very easy to answer? No. Of course. There was a lot of difficulty in answering about our own life, right? Whom to choose when it had to be about a person? Which happy moment to choose? Right? Any other feeling that you had? ಇನ್ನೇನು ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ? One student had said, ma'am, ಒಂದ್ಸಲ quick trailer ತೋರಿಸ್ದಂಗಾಯ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಲೈಫ್ದು. Right? Yes. Anybody else? How did you feel, dear? Very good. Relaxed by knowing ourselves. Very good answer. How did you feel? Nive, please speak. Yes. ಹಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಏನ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಎಲ್ಸ್ I think we have to pass on the mic. Sir, randomly pass on the mic. They are filled with answers, but they have not started it yet. Anybody you feel, you just give them a mic and they will answer. Yeah.
I was feeling like myself.
You're feeling yourself. Very good. Wonderful answer. Anybody else this side? So randomly this side. Huh. Please pick it up. Yes. How many minutes do we give a break? 10 minutes? Okay, we can. Sorry? Haley.
I felt confused.
You felt confused. All right. Big round of applause to all of you. Yes, very nice.
Honest answer.
Very honest answer. There would be a lot of feelings that we had. Now, shall we break for tea now or we have 10 more minutes to go?
No, right now.
We'll break now.
Please come.
But they'll be sitting here. And it's okay. We can continue. I don't anyways take coffee or tea. So I'm fine with it. They'll feel bored, man. I'll engage them. It's okay.
No, they'll take.
Huh?
Please come in the questionnaires and.
No, because the connection will get lost. That's why. I don't break. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Huh?
We'll take, sir.
Huh. If he isn't there, you can take him. You can take, of course, you can take break. Not an issue. Yeah? All right. So, my dear friends, now let's quickly look at what are the answers that we have given in this session. Okay? Sir, I might need your help. Not with the thing. I want you to pass on the mic to my friends there. Okay? Sorry for it. I might take your volunteering for this activity. You would go for a break? Quick break? No? You're fine? Okay, great. All right. So let's start with the first question. So the first question. Previous slide. Okay. The first question was, name any one quality that is unique about you. Anybody who wants to answer? I would take at least 2 or 3 answers from for every question and then we will move on. Okay? Yes. I want quick answers now that your teachers are not there. You can speak anything. Okay? Yes. All right, let's start. Who would answer this? And dear friends, one caution is the first few questions are very easy to answer. Huh? Take your chance and answer it off. After that, it's a emotional question that starts. Yes, you want to answer? Yes, please stand up. Anybody, randomly. No? Okay. Somebody here. Sir, you give it to anybody. They will answer. Any one quality that is unique about you. What have you written? What have you written? Bardidiralva? Yes. Huh.
Respectful.
Being very respectful. Big round of applause. Very good.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Sir, give it to anyone. Huh. Yes. Take it. What is the unique quality about you? Huh? Please answer, guys. Otherwise, see, it's going to be boring otherwise. Quickly answer. Okay, I'll come. So, sir, you ask the question, I'll take the answers from them. I'm sure they are ready to tell me the answers.
Okay, now you are in for it. You should have volunteered.
All right. So, yes, sir. What is the unique quality about you? It's okay. Let's listen. Yeah.
I think I'm really good at observing and learning.
Very good at observing and learning. Big round of applause. Fantastic quality. How about you, dear?
Keeping everything clean around me.
Oh, very important. Keeping things clean. Very good. Big round of applause.
Ma'am, they can hold the mic closer here.
Okay, I'll try doing that. How about you?
Helping.
Helping whom? ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು?
Friends. Friends.
Helping friends. Very good. Yes. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Big round of applause to my friend there. How about you, dear?
Ma'am, I try imitating people, like whoever is around me, I try to act like them.
Oh, That's a good thing. You can imitate and make your surrounding happy. Yes, very good. She looks very lively. Big round of applause to her. How about you?
My melodious voice.
Oh, that's nice. His melodious voice. Big round of applause. Anybody has written, I'm very honest, hardworking. No honest people now. Okay, they have written. Yes. Somebody has written punctual. Somebody has written friendly, caring. ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ನೀವಂಥದ್ದು huh? Realities, huh? No fictions. All right. What is your positive quality, unique quality?
Respectfulness.
Okay. Respectfulness. How about you?
Being silent when times.
Being silent when required. Flowers only. Being silent when required. Right? Many a times we speak so much that we forget that at times we should keep mum as well. How about you? What is your positive quality? Your smiling face. Very nice. How about you, dear? She takes everything easy going. Big round of applause to my dear friends. Guys, I must say, you have been giving, when I come to you, you are giving one of the profoundest answers I don't get in different colleges. Right? My dear friends, every other day I am there in one or the other college. And I take home whatever you give it to me about your college. When I said about JSS Bangalore, I enjoyed 3 days because students there interacted. When I go to different college, I would say, look, the students in JSS, they are good. Right? In the same way, today my friends have gone to SSIT College in Tumkur. A few of them have gone to AIT College, Ambedkar Institute of Technology, BMS College, RV College. We go to different colleges and we take home whatever students give to us and tell it to other colleges also. How students are there. So how you behave is how we understand the college to be. Right? Okay. So, my dear friends, why did we ask this question? What is that one thing, that one quality that is unique about you? Is many a times we feel that we don't have anything good about us. But let me remind you, you are the powerhouse of goodness. You are the powerhouse of positive qualities, and these are the strengths that you have, my dear friends. These are your strengths. So let us develop on these strengths. The next one.
So if you wish to bring about a change in yourself, what would it be?
Okay. So if you wish to bring about a change, ಇಂಥದ್ದೇನೋ ಒಂದು ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯನ್ನ ತರಬೇಕು ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅಂಥದ್ದು ಏನು? What do you want to change in yourself?
Less worrying about small things happening in my life.
All right. Very good. Very important one. Big round of applause. It's okay. Give a clap. Yes. We worry so much on tiny, tiny things that we miss out on the big thing that we have to worry about. How about you, dear? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರಾ? ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Hold this mic and answer.
Communication.
Huh?
Communication.
You want to develop on your communication? Very good. Big round of applause. And he has taken the first step towards that. How about you? Yes. Huh. Ah, very good. To control the anger. How many of you have written to control the anger? So many. Okay. How many of you have written laziness? To control laziness. How many of you have written procrastination? Procrastination is postponing things. Or you feel you should reduce on your postponing things. How many of you snooze alarm every day? That is procrastination itself. All right. What else? Somebody wanted to say something here? No? Yes. What is the one thing that you want to change in yourself? ಏನು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರಾ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ? Huh?
Reduce ego.
Very good. Big round of applause to him. Reducing ego. My dear friends, to answer this question, it really needs courage. Right? To say something good, it is somewhere easy. But in front of such a big crowd who are going to be there for next 4 years, to say there is something flaw in us, it needs a courage. So big round of applause to all of you. Anybody in the last row who wants to answer? How about you? Okay. Illinda straight. Yes, you. Honey. Hello. Okay. Let me point out the color of her dress. Yellow and black. Huh. What is that you want to change in yourself? You heard her? Okay, communication, to better the communication. My dear friends, why did we ask this question is because there are a few things which we feel that this has to be changed and that can improve my quality better. Right? And did you see? It is not just you who have anger issues. It is not just you who are lazy. There are many people here who are like this. Right? Everybody has some other area of improvement. We are not born perfect. We are in the path of perfection. Right? Now that we have identified what is there that we have to change, let us work towards it. Okay? The next one.
If you could learn any skill, what would that be?
Okay. So what skills do you want to learn? Can I get random answers? Okay. Yes, buddy. Meditation as a skill. Big round of applause. If you learn meditation, if you learn mindfulness, then you can learn any other skill like this very quickly. Yes? Somebody else who wanted to answer this side? The last row there? Okay, I'll ask like this. Person sitting straight, putting their head below. Yeah, you. Huh? Communication skill, very good. The person next to you. Huh, you. ನೀವೇನ್ ಕಲಿತೀರಿ ಸರ್? Martial arts. Oh, big round of applause. Somebody wants to learn martial arts. How about you? Yes. Tennis. All right. I actually asked the girl next to you. Yes, dear. Huh? Pottery. Wonderful. Actually, I asked the girl behind you. Okay. Yes. Out of the box thinking and different perspectives of thinking. Big round of applause to all three of them. All right. Here. What is your what? Yeah. Okay. You can also say. Huh? Oh, you three said? Okay. Painting, you did say? What did you say?
I repeated.
Oh, you repeated. What is yours?
Mastering cricket strokes.
Mastering cricket strokes. Big round of applause to him. He said painting. What did you say? I could only hear lip movements. All right. Developing confidence. Big round of applause. And for that, you have to attempt answering as well. Yes. So, my dear friends, is there any unique quality that you would have written? Yes. Act to situations better. Very good quality. Big round of applause. Anybody else? Anything unique? Anything different? Uh-huh. Social? Social service as a skill. Very good. The compassion as a skill as well. Yes. Any other? Anything else that is unique? Huh? Questioning. The right questioning. Very important. Very good. Huh? Okay, skill to make money. Absolutely, the finance skills. Yes, that is also an important skill today. Big round of applause. Yes. So, my dear friends, why did we ask this question is because every other year there are hundreds and thousands, lakhs of engineering graduates or rather graduates who come out of their college. And Narayan Murthy says, out of these many graduates, only a handful of them are employable. Why? Is because they are not skilled. They are educated undoubtedly, but they are not skilled. So, if you don't skill yourself, you will kill yourself and in turn kill the development of the country. Right? So, let us upskill ourselves and make ourselves better. That was the motive. Let's move on to the fourth question.
Name any one major distraction that you are facing.
Okay. Name any one major distraction. Okay. Before moving on, let me ask you a common one. How many of you have written mobile? Okay, how many of you have written social media? Instagram reels, games, Free Fire, Candy Crush, everything in that. Okay, yes.
A lot of people don't want to raise their hands.
That can be a reason, but it's okay. You can still raise. Yeah. Somebody wanted to answer. What is that major distraction that you all face? What is that you face? Huh? Huh? Games. Yes. We want to fill that. We will be waiting for when the life get updated, right? Five lives are over. We are checking again and again. Okay, 4 lives. Oh, one more. Let me finish the game. Yes. Anybody else? How about you? The introvertedness. Yes, absolutely. Any other distraction that we have? How about you? Huh? You heard him? How will I hear? Sleeping, correct. Is there somebody who feels long sleeping is a distraction? We feel like sleeping more? I feel it sometimes. Okay. How many of us feel that laziness is a major distraction that we have? Any of us? All right. Any other? Any other answer? How about you, sir? It's you. And your emotions, it's your distraction? Yes, of course. What else? Any other answer? Yes. Overthinking is a distraction. How many of you feel that you overthink? Okay. How many of you feel that you have stage fear? Okay. How many of you feel that you're overconfident at times? All right. All right. How many of you have self doubt? Self doubt ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನಿಂದ. Correct. Oh, okay. All right. Yes. My dear friends, any other? Yes, dear. The society. What do these four people tell me? ನಾಲ್ಕು ಜನರ ಮುಂದೆ ಕಣ್ಣೆತ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಲೆ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ಬೇಕು. ಹೂ ಆರ್ ದೋಸ್ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಜನ? ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ. ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವತ್ತು. And we are working for those four people. Okay, yes, the society. How many of you feel relatives are distraction? Look at that number. Yes, friends, peers, neighbors are distraction at times. Right? Okay. Yes, absolutely. How many of you feel that your emotions are distraction? Your emotions. Family conditions are distraction. Yes. Financial condition at home. Our parents or our family members who keep fighting at home, right? That disturbance becomes the distraction at times, right? How many of I'd been to a college, there one boy stood up and said, "Ma'am, girls." Immediately one girl stood up and said, "Ma'am, boys." Right? Yes. My dear friends, we don't deny this is an age where we are into attractions, but is that a distraction as well? That's what is the difference, right? So, to getting attracted to other person, we don't have an age at all. Even at the age of 80, you might feel the other lady to be extremely beautiful, other man to be extremely beautiful. Yes, attraction is common, and that's why even today we like Hema Malini, we like Jayaprada, no matter Aishwarya Rai. Yeah, she's still young, yeah. Okay, considered. That they are eternal beauties, right? Because we get attracted. What is Aishwarya Rai haunting my dreams? That's dangerous, right? Okay. So why did we ask this question is because when we wanted to achieve something, especially in your second year PUC, when we were doing our CET exam, we had expected a ranking for ourselves, right? And because of these simple distractions that were there, sometimes a major one, these have stopped us from achieving what we wanted. Just by a slight miss, we could have gone into medical, but we were into engineering. Just by a slight miss, we wanted some other course, but we had to choose some other course. Just by a slight miss, I couldn't get into some other college with my friend. Right? These are the distractions, my dear friends, which are really curbing us, pulling us from achieving our goals. Now, you tell me, in Ramayana, who was the villain of Ramayana? Huh? Oh boy, heard Rama. ನಾನು ದುರ್ಗೆಗೆ ಸುಪಾರಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು ಚಾಮುಂಡೇಶ್ವರಿಗೆ ರಾಮ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಓಕೆ ರೈಟ್ ಸೊ ರಾವಣ ರೈಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೀತಾ ಮಾತಾ ಗಾಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ದ ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಡಿಯರ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅಸ್ ಮಾರೀಚ right Maricha the golden deer Sita Mata got distracted by that and that's why Ravana kidnapped her. Correct? That became the reason for Ravana kidnapping her. And as a metaphor, we can use it for our life as well. Our innocence, my dear friends, is the Sita that is there in us. that is extremely pure as Sita. And these apps, these unnecessary websites, these unnecessary gadgets, these unnecessary things that we look at, these are the Maricha, the gaming websites, IPL, DPL, OPL every day, Great Rummy, Indian Rummy, Foreign Rummy. These are those Marichas. How can somebody sitting at home playing Rummy earn money? We forget that, and behind these Marichas are the Ravana, who are ready to kidnap our innocence. For Sita Mata, there was Sri Ram Chandra. For us, our attitude, our strong belief, our value systems are our Rama. Only they can save our innocence, they can save our Sita. Right? So let us fight those distractions and save our innocence. Right? Okay. So with that, let's move on to the next question.
So if you are allowed to share your deepest feelings with one person, who would that be?
Whom do you share your feelings with? Imagine the whole session I stand like this and say, whom do you want to share your feelings with? How do you feel? You would have slept at the second word itself. And now I'm looking at students for every question, they're like, it's okay, answer. It's all right. Yes, I know I'm too dramatic, but at times I have to behave. All right. So, whom do you share your deepest feelings with? Oh, he already went to the next one, huh? Nope. Yeah. Okay. Whom do you share? Huh? Sorry? Anna. Why? ಅಣ್ಣನ ಹತ್ರ ಯಾಕೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ Absolutely. He's very close to her. That's why. Big round of applause. Yes. How about you? ನೀವು ಯಾರ ಜೊತೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ Which friend? Your PU friend? What's his or her name? Yashwant. So you share everything with him? Why? He gives solutions to him. Big round of applause. Very good. How about you, sir? Huh? Oh, okay. Your friend. No, I actually asked you though. But your friend. Okay. Why? Your friend's name? Huh? Umar. Why? Why do you share it with him? What makes you comfortable sharing it with him? He will help you in the situations. How about you? Yes. Yes. Okay, your childhood friend. Okay, very good. How about you? The person that I'm asking for. Blue check shirt. Huh? Who's Surya? Your friend? Your brother? You share everything with him? Oh, good. You have a mutual sharing relationship. Very nice. Big round of applause. Anybody else who wants to share? How about, okay, you. Your brother. Okay, very good. Anybody else? Any other answer apart from family and parents? How many of you have written that I don't share it with anyone? Okay. How many of you have written that you share it with Chat GPT, Instagram AIs? It's okay. Today's students do it. They do share with Chat GPTs and Instagram AI. How many of you write journals? You don't share it with others, but you write journals. Okay, good. That's also a good habit. How many of you share it with your pillow? Your teddy bear, your pillow, your pets? All right. Why? The people who said that you share it with your pillow, with pets, you journal, why not with people? How about you? Why do you say that you share it with, you don't share it with people rather? Also with people. Okay. Anyone else? You wanted to, yes, dear. All right. Very nice. Big round of applause to him. I can agree with him. His answer is because when I said, what is that skill you want to learn? He said, meditation. He said, getting close to the divine. And the next part, he says that he shares it with the divine. My dear friends, for many of us, for common people, many of us, The God is something that is there in a photo, that is there in an idol, that is there in a temple. But for rest of them, the God is a living entity. They see divinity, they feel divinity, they feel it as if it's a closer entity to them, as if it's a parent, as if it's a friend. Right? That's the next level of development of a human being itself. Big round of applause to you. Hope you grow more in that sphere as well. Yes. Anybody else wants to share? Okay. You, sir. Last person there. Corner. Yes. Whom do you share it with? Your friend. Okay. Anybody who doesn't share with friend but share it with somebody else? ಇನ್ಯಾರ ಜೊತೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Somebody who shares it with ಅಜ್ಜಿ, grandparents. Somebody sharing with grandparents? No? We have lost that relationship? Right. Yes. My dear friends, why did I ask this question is because many a times when I ask students, why don't you share it with others? Students tell me that, ma'am, we don't believe others. We don't trust. What if they use this information against us? Right? What if they misuse? They start criticizing us. They pull our legs, and that's why we don't want to share. If not, friend, do you have at least one person in your life whom you can share with? If you open your phone, if you go to your social media, then you can see there are hundreds and thousands of followers. These are virtual people, my dear friends. They are there to give a like, a comment, maximum a share. But the real people are the real ones. These are the relationships that we have created for ourselves. We are born only with two relationships, mother and father. Rest of the relationships is what we have created for ourselves. Right? The whole world, do you have at least one person whom we can share our feelings with? Please think about it. It might not be only one person. Some might share that deepest feeling, like sad moments with someone. Some might share their happy moments with somebody else. Some might share their financial problems with someone. It's okay to divide your feelings also, but share it with real people. Imagine you have been invited by the President of India to give you the biggest award, and there is not even one person from your side to clap. What is the point in getting such a big award? What's the fun in getting that? What's the fun if you don't have even one person to party with you when you are happy? If you are in a deepest feeling, if you're feeling very sad, very low in your life, ತುಂಬಾ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗಿದೆ ಅಪ್ಪ, ತುಂಬಾ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಅಳಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಯಾರ್ದೋ ಭುಜದ ಮೇಲೆ ತಲೆ ಇಟ್ಟು ಅಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಜನ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಜನ ಸುತ್ತಲಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನು ಉಪಯೋಗ? ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬರನ್ನಾದ್ರೂ ಗಳಿಸೋಣ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಅರ್ನ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. We cannot get relationships. We have to earn those relationships, my dear friends. Let us put an effort towards it. And also, I would ask you one more question, that if I give this questionnaire to somebody else in this world, is there one person in this world who would write your name? Are you that trustworthy person for somebody else also? Please think about it. We are human beings, yet we are not robots. Robots might not need a companion. We need it. And if somebody has written girlfriend, somebody has written boyfriend, it's okay. Girlfriend and boyfriend are there to share feelings only. You need not feel shamed about it. Right? Okay. So with that, let's move on to the next question. Next question.
This is a fun one. I hope more people will come forward to share this. Right? It's
Next
easy.
one. Yeah.
If you are given a chance to become someone else, who would that be?
It's an interesting one. Okay. So who wants to share? I would first ask and then give the mic.
More people should volunteer.
Okay. Let me ask with ask you. Shall I come there? Possibly. Yes, buddy. Whom do you want to be like?
I want to be like my mother.
You want to be like your mother. Why?
She's so caring and so intelligent.
Okay, she's very caring and intelligent. That's why she wants to be like her mother. Big round of applause. How about you? You don't want to be like anybody. Why? Very good. She doesn't want to be like anybody else. She wants to be herself. Big round of applause. Even that's welcome. How about you? I'm here. Huh.
Sudhamurti ma'am.
Sudhamurti, why?
She inspires people And then she also helps.
Very good. Sudha Murthy, even here. Who said? Who? Okay. How many of you have written Sudha Murthy, ma'am? Sudha Murthy ji? Good. Very nice. Anybody else? Whom do you want to be like? Yeah, you. I was searching for a person. Yes.
My father
Your father. Why?
will help us.
Huh?
Help ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು? ನಿಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ಲೂ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಬಿಗ್ ರೌಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಪ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟು ಹರ್. How about you?
Ma'am, I want to become. His name is Praveen Kumar Sayapraju.
Okay.
He's done his mechanical engineer in IIT Madras, but he refused reject all the jobs and he joined the SVM. Its full form is Swami Vivekananda Youth Movement, and he's a deputy CEO in there. He's used to work to support the children who are economically weak, but they are interested to study. So, ma'am, I want to become like him.
Very good. Wonderful. What's the name that you said?
Praveen Kumar Sayapraju.
Praveen Kumarji. Okay. If given a chance, we would like to meet him. We have Subramanya sir, who is head of that. Yes, so we would like to meet that Praveen sir as well. Okay. Anybody here? Yes. Hmm.
My English lecturer, Mrs. Aarti Arun.
Okay, why?
She's multi-talent and she recognizes the good skills and talent the students has.
Very nice. Big round of applause. Emanating like a teacher. How about that boy sitting next to you? Ha, you. I didn't hear that. Can somebody help me reach? Okay. Give this mic to him. Pass it quickly. Ha.
Bhupesh Reddy, popularly known as Brain Beraja Paint Corporation.
Okay. Why do you want to be like him?
He's a successful businessman.
He's a YouTuber? Is he a YouTuber?
No.
Okay. What is he into? Entrepreneur? What is he into?
Entrepreneur and a successful businessman, and he's a petrolhead.
Oh, all right. Big round of applause. What do you like about him?
His car collection and his successful is like inspiring.
Very good. Wonderful. Give it to the person behind you. Huh. Yes.
Dr. Rajkumar.
Dr. Rajkumar. Absolutely. Why? Amazing person, undoubtedly, but why do you like him? ಯಾಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರಂದ್ರೆ? Huh? Let's listen. Huh? ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕವನ್ನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. Yes, dear. Send the mic. Where is it? Hello, my mic. Huh. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Quickly. Send the mic to me. Yes. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll take those answers and come back to you, Svidhi. Yeah?
Mr. White, the great share market investor and the founder of DMart, Mr. Radhakrishnan Damani.
Why do you want to be like them?
And I really like the way he did business and the gradual expansion of his team.
Oh, very good. Absolute. Wonderful. Big round of applause. Yes, buddy.
I'm Roger Federer.
Roger Federer. Why?
He is my god, actually.
Why?
I've been watching his tennis since I've grown up watching his tennis, and I would like to become.
Are you a tennis player yourself?
Yeah, I do play tennis.
Very good. Amazing.
I want to be like I want to be an Air Force pilot.
Okay. You want to be an Air Force pilot. Do you have a role model that you want to be like?
Yeah.
Who?
Abhimanyu, Captain Abhimanyu.
Oh, wonderful. Fantastic. Big round of applause to all of you. Yes. My dear friends, there are people, sometimes why do I ask this question is because when I took answers from you, many of you gave me the names not because they have a lot of money, not because they are famous, but because of their journey. Right? You didn't say, I like Elon Musk because they have a lot of money. People would have written Elon Musk. People would have written Virat Kohli. People would have written MS Dhoni. How many of you have written Virat Kohli? See, there are names. How many of you have written Puneet Rajkumar? Okay, some people. How many of you have written MS Dhoni? Okay, so because of their character, right? They would have said MS Dhoni is because he's a cool captain. Somebody would have written the names of a freedom fighter. Any other unique answer that you have written? Any other? Yes. Ratan Tata. Why? Absolutely. Very humble and ground to earth, and his passion towards the country. Yes. Any other? Yes, buddy. Dr. Maya. Why?
She was actually a black actress.
Okay.
Her poetry is very good, and she's one of the biggest philanthropists.
She is a very big philanthropist. Very good. Wonderful answer. Any other? Albert Einstein. Why? Huh? You want to become a scientist, and that's why you want to be like him. Big round of applause. Yes. My dear friends, these are the people whom we look at and want to be like in life. There are people, no offenses, but there are people who would write, I want to be like Hitler. You might see a person to be bad, but when we ask them, why do you want to be like Hitler? They would say, because of his courage. We might see a wrong quality also in a person, but there are a few people who look at good quality and they want to be courageous like Hitler. When the whole world was against him, no matter how bad he was, keeping all that aside, but he had the courage to face the world. Some people say, I want to be like Sri Rama. Some people say, I want to be like Krishna because he was such a great strategist. He was such a wonderful diplomat. Some people say Rama is because one student told it very beautifully. He said, ma'am, if you look at any movie, right? If you look at any movie, the entry of a hero is with a bang. There are so many goons and there is something wrong happening, and the hero comes and gives a royal entry. He trashes the goons and all that. But did you see how is Rama's entry in Ramayana? First, they give a list of good qualities that can be available in a person. Qualities of a successful person in this world. And then they say, is there any person who has all these qualities? Then they introduce Rama as a person. Right? That itself shows how unique Rama himself was. So these are the qualities, my dear friends, that we see in our role model. And now that we have identified, let us emulate and develop those qualities in us. Let's move on to the next one.
So if you want to relive a moment of your life which you're happy and proud about, what would that be?
Which happy moment you want to live again? When were you very happy? Anybody who wants to volunteer? You have been interacting so well. Yes? Shall I pass the mic again? Okay, you want to volunteer. I'll come there with the mic. It's okay. Don't get scared with my sari. I'm not a marathon runner though.
Ma'am, my table tennis regionals gold medal.
Oh, big round of applause.
Followed by the nationals experience I got in Delhi.
Very good. Amazing.
My first national century in cricket, my whole state was proud at that moment.
Oh, fantastic. The cricketer, national level cricketer. Yes, pass it on to me. Yes. Big round of applause. May you represent our country many, many times in future as well. All the best to you. Anybody else? Anything. You need not compare yourself with others' success. Your happy moment is your happy moment. Right? Somebody would say that, ma'am, I was the day before, one girl, it seemed like a very silly moment, but then she said, ma'am, one day I was sitting in the bus stop near my house, near my college. I had lost my wallet. I didn't have any money. And that's when a small girl came to me and said, Akka, do you want this chocolate? And by that 50 paisa ka chocolate, it was the happy moment because that look at the innocence of that child who wanted to share a chocolate because I was feeling sad. That is the happy moment of her life. It might seem very silly, very small, 50 paisa. What is the big value of that 50 paisa? For that girl, it was more than any crores of award also. Right? So, what is that happy moment? We would have helped somebody. We would have felt proud about ourselves. Anything like that. Anybody wants to share? Okay, I didn't take answer from you. Huh?
Birthday.
Your birthday. Which year birthday?
Me.
Anyone specifically that you enjoyed the most?
My friend.
Your friend's birthday, your birthday.
My friend.
What did you do?
Gift.
You gave him a gift. I'm joining dots. Good. Yes. Wonderful that you celebrated your friend's birthday so well. Big round of applause. Very nice. Yes. Anybody? ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಹಾ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ ನಿಮ್ ಹಿಂದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಹಾ ನೀವೇ ಹಿಂದೆ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ನೀವೇ which was that moment when your parents felt very proud? You got distinction. Your parents were very happy. Very good. Big round of applause. ಹೇಳಿಪ್ಪ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ದಿನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಪಾ previous college. Why was it happy moment? So you were happy that you're missing them? No, just pranking at you. Yes, the college last day, the send off parties, it is such a mixture of happy and sad moment, right? Yes. Give it to me. Okay. How about you?
When I got my first personal computer.
First personal computer. Very good. Nice. How about you?
When I got this good grades in JEE.
All right. So you get you're very happy now. Very good. Big round of applause. Were you there since morning? You just came. You just came. All right. No problem. No problem. Oh, you were attending through online. You have gone through this questionnaire. Okay. Now. Okay. I'll take you later. No problem. I'll not disturb you as soon as you came in here. Okay. How about you?
My 17th year birthday.
Why was it so special?
Because I was got many surprises by my friends and even family.
Oh, very nice. Big round of applause to her. Any other academic excellence or sports or yes, yes. Okay. Huh?
National Science Fair.
National Science Fair. You were a part of it. You were a winner in it.
I was the winner in the Southern Science Fair.
Okay.
I participated in the nationals.
Oh, wonderful. A part of Southern Science Fair and participated in nationals. Big round of applause. You wanted to share. You also want to share? You want to share? Okay. After him.
When my mother was proud,
Huh?
I had got the Best Student Award, Student of the Year award in my PU college.
Oh, wonderful.
My visit to the Air Force.
Your visit to Air Force. Why was it so special to you?
I actually went there for my SSB exam, but I couldn't clear it. But the Air Force taught me to be more determined in life.
Amazing. That's the learning. Big round of applause to all of you, and especially to the boy. May I know your name, please? Who said just now? Huh? Huh? Okay, right. Wonderful. So, my dear friends, I like this answer especially is because sometimes we fail in life. Yes, we do. Everybody has done it. Even Abdul Kalam could not clear his Air Force entrance, right? But he learned so much. You never know. He might become the next Abdul Kalam. He might become that scientist that we are looking for. Now that we are planning for Shukrayan, he might look for Plutoyan also, if he is still there. I mean, if Pluto is still there. Okay. So, my. Right, I'm sorry for that. So, my dear friends, why I told this is, on a funny note, is because when we were studying, Pluto was a part of our solar system. I don't know, you all appeared and you removed Pluto itself. Okay, so the importance of this question is because many a times we feel that our life has a lot of problems. Yes, we do. I don't deny the fact that life has challenges, but it has wonderful moments as well. If you want roses in a rose plant, then you have to go through the thorns as well. You should know how to handle thorns, otherwise your roses will not bloom. Right? Even in our lives, the challenges are the ones which are making us proud. For somebody who has got the Student of the Year award, somebody who has been felicitated, his parents or her parents would have got an award on behalf. For that award, the person would have worked for years together, for the whole year. If somebody has celebrated your birthday, if you would have celebrated somebody's birthday, which means you have dedicated that hard work and time for your relationship, right? If somebody has got into nationals, if somebody has got into state level, Every other layman cannot get it. The person would have worked so hard. It is the effort, it is the result of all the hard work that you have taken care, and nothing is a freebie, my dear friends, in life. Not even happy moments, right? We have to earn it, and once you work towards earning it, remember it can erase off all the problems that you have gone through, right? It is just that our focus can make it possible. With that, let's move on to the next question, which is an emotional one, undoubtedly.
It's a heavy one. Hopefully, some of you will share. And if you want to share a little more in depth, also that's fine. Why and not? If you could ask sorry to the one person you had hurt in the past, whom would it be?
Whom would you ask sorry to? Anybody who wants to volunteer? It's okay. You can
Feel
share.
better if you can share it, because if you let it out and share it with others, it's as good as saying sorry to the person.
Yes, it is. Anybody who wants to share? Okay, can I randomly pass this as well? All right. So, how many of you have written, I want to say sorry to my parents, my amma? Okay, why? Why? Randomly, can I check with you? Why do you want to say sorry to your parents? Yes, absolutely. Wonderful answer. We take them for granted. Anybody else? ಇನ್ನೇನಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾರಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರಾ? ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಿದೆ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ. It's okay to repeat answers because it is your feeling. Right? Yes. Why do you feel? Whom would you say sorry to? ಯಾಕೆ? ಹಾ, ಇವಾಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? Yes, absolutely. How many of you are hostelites here? Are these the same people, majority of them, who want to say sorry to your parents? Yes. My dear friends, okay, yes, apart from that. Any other answer? Apart from parents, we want to say sorry to someone? Yes. Ask it. You want? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay.
When he was standing like a pen, where he was standing,
Okay.
and he got too hurt. All were laughing, but he was crying. I know the hurt because I also got in the cry.
Okay. Yes. You want to share something? Yeah. All right. My dear friends, yes, in the name of prank, we do it. We had been to a college. I can take the name of the college also, MES College in Bangalore. There are different MES. I will not say which one though. Right? So, in that college, there was a boy who gave me a similar answer, rather the same answer. When his friend was standing, he used to stand up and give answer for every question teacher would ask. And he wanted to play prank. At least he kept a pen. The boy had kept a compass. And it had pricked inside. It had hurt his private part. He had to go through the surgery, and then he couldn't write that year's exam at all. The next year, when he had to come, then he had to go back to the previous year and then continue his studies. When all his friends were in the next class, he was there in the same class. Everybody used to pull his leg. That's when this boy wanted to go and say sorry to him. That's when the boy's mother said, Beta, it is okay. You're a boy, you're a young boy. Please don't do it with others. It was my child, he could handle it. Some others might not handle it. That's when he felt extremely guilty. He said, the mother, I would have been happy, I would have been satisfied if the mother would have slapped me once. But she forgave, even though I had hurt her child on his private part. My dear friends, many a times we do a prank. In one college, a boy in his hostel, he had shaved the boy's head when he was sleeping. A part of it. It might seem very funny, but the next day, the boy had attempted suicide. You never know who takes what prank in what way. Be careful. We are there in hostel. We might just cross the line of prank and make it hard for them. Be careful. It's just a caution because you have 4 more years to be with your friends in hostel itself. right? These are the moments when we are not able to say sorry. We have lost that person itself whom we can say sorry. But now, if you have a chance, please get back to your parents. Please call them. Please tell them sorry. Your mother might say, "ಹುಚ್ಚ ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ sorry ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡು." But she might feel good that you understand your mistake now. She might also say, "ಇವಾಗ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಬಂತಾ ನಿನ್ಗೆ?" But you will feel better that you have apologized. Right? Attempt saying sorry. A few students say that, "Ma'am, I want to say sorry to my teachers. We have misbehaved. We have called names. We call them with different names. We misbehave. We don't even look at them if they are coming in front of us." My dear friends, if you have somebody, if you behave to somebody like that, first change yourself. Second, if possible, say sorry. And also, if you have grudge against somebody in your life, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಓ ನನಗೆ ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಓ that person had played a prank, oh I hate that person, forgive. Life is not worth carrying these baggages. It is for you to carry wonderful memories ahead, not baggages that happened 4 years, 5 years back. Yeah, it is okay. As you were children, even they were children. Right? Move on, and only when you move on, you will grow up and you will become mature. Right? Okay. So that was it. Let's move on to the ninth question.
This is a fun one. Hopefully, most
Nobody
people
is here.
answer this. If you could do your dream job 10 years from now, what would it be?
Yes. What would be your dream job? What would be your dream job? You want to be a supermodel. You're working towards it? Good. All the best to you. I hope you'll be the one. How about you?
Best coder.
You want to be a best coder in life. Very good. Wonderful. How about you, sir?
Game developer,
You want to be a game developer. Okay, what kind of a game that you want to develop?
like AAA games.
Okay, very nice. Very good. Anybody else? Huh, yes. Can you pass on the mic? And then you be ready.
I'm a manager at an asset management firm.
You're already a manager or you will be a manager?
I want to be a manager.
Oh, that's nice. Asset management, why?
Because I like finance very much.
All right. I hope you can manage my finances as well. All right, how about you? Which IT company? Huh? Which ಯಾವ ಕಂಪನಿಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನ. ಅಂತ ಕಂಪನಿನೇ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇನ್ನ. ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. Okay, anybody else? What do you want to be like? What would you do? ನೀವು. ಹಾ. Z.
Company.
ಯಾವ ಕಂಪನಿ? Huh?
Welcome.
Okay. So why do you want to work in that company? ಯಾಕೆ ಆ ಕಂಪನಿಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಓದಿದ್ದು SVM ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಓದಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
So you want to give back to that company? Very good. Yes. Sure.
An IAS officer in telecommunication department.
Oh, very clear about it. You're working towards it? You're studying? Good. All the best to you. ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಹಾ, ಬಂದೆ.
An industrialist owning companies in multiple different fields.
Oh, very good. Wonderful. All the best to you. Anybody else? Yes.
A cybersecurity expert.
Oh, amazing. Wonderful. Anybody else? In your other room? Let me choose. You. People whom I don't see, I choose them.
Joining hands with SPVM through that I want to do some social service.
Oh, very good. How many of you are from SDYM? All right. That's nice. These are the people. That's very nice thing is because Huh? There are two others who are attending online. Okay. All the best to you. Right. I can tell it only to camera. All right. So I like those attitude that they are showing, that they are presenting, is because one, We get it from the world, undoubtedly, but when we feel like when we become contributors, are we becoming contributors back so that it can reach out to many more? That attitude I liked. Big round of applause to all of you. Anybody else who wants to say what would you be after 10 years? Let me check who is sleeping. No one. All right. Yes. So, my dear friends, why did we ask this question is because there is something that we want to achieve in life. And after 10 years, we have just 10 years to achieve that. Do you have your milestones ready? Are you preparing for it? And the next 4 years, your college, your teachers, your environment will give you full support. It will become a foundation for your dreams to come true. Now that you have written it down on paper, my dear friends, don't let it die down. Work towards it. Look that every day you have spent, is it towards your goal? Somebody wants to be an IAS officer, somebody wants to be an IPS officer, engineer, want to be an entrepreneur, want to be an asset manager. No matter what you want to be a supermodel, want to be an actor, cricketer, whatever it is, are you working towards your goal with a steady focus? Right? Today you might feel, oh, sitting in a class, how can I be how can I be an engineer? How can I be a cricketer? For that I should have been in field. My dear friends, sitting in class you might get focus. Sitting in class you might get patience. Sitting in class you might understand others' efficiency and understand your deficiency also. Right? So every moment is important if you have an aim to learn in it. Right? So let us learn more and grow more. And the last one,
if God comes in front of you, what is the one thing that you ask for?
Sorry. Okay. ದೇವರು ವರಾನ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Yes, sir.
Restore humanity.
Restore humanity. Okay. Big round of applause. Anybody else? ಏನ್ ವರ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? It can be silly, it can be funny, it's okay. Yes. Tell it loudly. Removing your carelessness. Very good. Big round of applause. That's a wonderful thing to ask for. Anybody else? ಇನ್ನೇನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? What would you ask for? I didn't hear your voice. Give me courage. Courage for what? ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು courage ನಿಮಗೆ? You're facing problems for that? Yes. My dear friends, big round of applause to her is because she could have asked remove problems. Rather, she asked give me courage. For that attitude, big round of applause to you. Yes. Anybody else? ಇನ್ನೇನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ದೇವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ? Self-contentment. Very good. Any other? Somebody raised their hand here? Yes, dear.
To have my parents, sister, and best friend forever for my life.
All right. ಅವರಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. Life becomes more easy with them. Very good. Yes. To have our loved ones. How about you? What would you ask for? Mm-hmm.
To be peaceful and happy.
What gives you peace and happiness?
Being with my comfortable person.
Okay. All right. All the best to you. May your person with comfort always be there with you. Yes. How about you? Huh. ಏನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ದೇವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ? ಬೇಗ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು, ದೇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. Huh? Huh? What would you ask for yourself? ನಿಮಗೇನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
To be with them always.
Very nice. If you're hale and healthy, your parents feel good and you can be with them. Big round of applause to all of you. Yes.
That I don't quit in any situation and never give up.
Amazing. Amazing answers. My dear friends, this question we had asked you so that you can ask something for yourself. Nimagoskara. My dear friends, the whole day, the whole year, the whole life, we spend so much on thinking about others, what others want, what others need, that we forget that we ourselves are also an entity to think about. Right? Before thinking, I don't say you should ignore others, but think about yourself. You are the very unique person that God has made, right? If you miss out on thinking about yourself, then you will not get the energy and power to think about others and do something for others, right? Think about yourself. And this is where many a times we fail. If somebody comes and asks you what I should become, you would tell them 100 choices of job. But if you have to think what you want to become, you are not left with any choice. If you want to give boon to somebody else, you ask for 100 things. But what is it that you want? What is your inner desire? This question shows the inner desire that you have. In a similar college, no, in JSS Bangalore, there was a boy called Sudhanva. He was sitting in the front row, and when I asked the same question, probably it was 4 years back, before just year before COVID, that's when he said that, ma'am, I want Article 370 to be removed. I asked him why. Why do you want Article 370 to be removed? I actually asked him, ask something for yourself, Baba. You're asking for the country. He said, ma'am, no, I'm asking for myself. I want Article 370 to be removed for myself. Then we asked why? Why do you want to do that? He said, ma'am, I belong to Kashmiri Pandit family. I want to go back to my place. I want to see where my grandparents were. I want to see where my father was born. And believe me, we were also in a shock. The next day, newspapers headlines read Article 370 was removed. It was a goosebump moment for all of us. We didn't believe it. The boy in the morning, as soon as we entered, it was the second day of the induction program. He came running to us and said, "Ma'am, I don't know how it became a possibility. Probably when I wrote on the paper, I truly prayed God to give this to me, and God listened to me. This proved that God is there." My dear friends, that's what I said. When you're asking something to God, ask something very genuinely. Because if God is everywhere, God is within you, then He is there to hear your prayers. And He is ready to give you a boon. But we are asking for somebody else. And we are missing out on our opportunities. Right? When given a chance, ask something to be better in life, right? So in this questionnaire, my dear friends, if you would have looked at the format of the question, we started to know ourselves better when we understood our strengths, we understood our weakness, we understood who are the people who are close to us, we understood whom we hurt the most, we understood when we are happy and when we are sad. We also understood what is the dream that is there in front of us, and to achieve that dream, which are the barriers that are there. How can I overcome? And if God comes in front of me, what is that desire that has to be fulfilled? And this gave a total perspective of what you are. Today, you have used this paper, but I request you, a humble request from our end is, please don't throw this paper somewhere. Don't make a rocket out of it. Don't throw it. Keep it with you. Keep it safely with you, because you have written today's date. After 6 months, after 1 year, when you look back at the same paper, the questions will remain same, but the answers will change. You might have a different perspective. You will understand, oh, I was scared about these things, I worked on it. This was my major distraction. Now it is not. I have overcome my distraction. I have very less moments of sorry. I have many more moments of happiness. This shows your growth trajectory in your life. Please keep this paper. This is your magical mirror and a gift from our end to all of you. All the best to all of you in your life. So, what we have done is today we have sown a seed of thought. We have sown a seed of thought of your betterment, better life. You have to grow that. You have to nurture that with actions, my dear friends. And these actions, if you nurture it further, it becomes your habit. These habits are the ones will become your character, and that character will decide your destiny. A person who is extremely scared, who is very introvert, that person will not say that I want to be a motivational speaker. That person will not say, I want to be an army officer. A person who doesn't understand concepts at all, that person might not say, I want to be a teacher. If you have had a dream job, which means you have that personality in you, You have that thought in you. Please nurture it. The next 4 years, you get an absolutely amazing environment to nurture your thoughts, actions, and habits. There are teachers, they might scold you for your betterment. Use this opportunity to grow better, introspect, because the self introspection will lead to self awareness, and the self awareness will lead to self transformation. I hope you all be such transformed people and be the great students of this country. Thank you so much. So, with that, let's move on to the final session that I am here for. Yeah, okay. So, big round of applause to all of you for interacting so well since morning. I'll take a I'll take a break of a minute for a water and then I'll continue. You also can relax for 2-3 minutes, then we'll continue. You can quickly take a susu break if you want. We'll start the session exactly at 1:05 till 1:05. 1 second. Okay. We'll start the session exactly at 1. You have 5 minutes break. We can join back in 5 minutes. Yes, but what's your name, yeah?
Shriya.
Huh?
Shriya.
Shri Ram. Right. Wonderful name.
What's your name?
I'm
I didn't
Sneha
actually
Damle.
hear you.
Sorry?
I didn't actually hear well because there was so much commotion in our class.
Oh, I'm
So I
Sneha
just
Damle.
got up out of there and came here
Oh.
because seats were waiting. So
Oh, that's so nice of you to
you are
come.
Sneha ma'am
Sneha Damle.
and what?
This is my organization, Disha Bharat, and I'm a senior coordinator in Disha Bharat.
Isha Bharat is an
It's an
organization.
NGO, yes. It's a non government organization, it's an NGO. We conduct these personality development programs for students, college students.
From how many years?
It's an 18-year-old organization.
No, you are the
I'm
senior
in this
coordinator.
organization for almost 10 years now. I was working with multinational companies before, but this is what is my
For the same
passion.
reason.
Uh,
Personality development.
I was there as a project manager in Unilever. I was there in procurement department as well.
What did you pursue, ma'am?
I'm a BCom graduate. Oh, I'm a licensed trainer.
I mean, become graduate, transforming into a speaker, an orator.
That's because my country and my students, like all of you, have taught.
No, no, life is that, ma'am.
Of course it is.
You aim to become something, but you become something else.
Yes.
Sometimes.
I wanted to do that as well. I did that. I was satisfied. I wanted to do something else.
And it's still
I'm
your
settled.
passion.
Yes. This is a lifelong passion, I'm sure about it. All the best, sir. You have been answering so well.
Thank you so
Very
much.
nice of you.
Actually, I was just wondering how to explore this question. I don't know how to find this unique quality. I've been into many fields lately, so it's quite difficult for me.
Okay. So, uh, in times of difficulty, the qualities that we have to explore, we understand that deeply in times of difficulty. There are a few things that you can't give up at all. For example, if somebody asks me to break the rules, I cannot do it, no matter what happens. I cannot break rules. That is my quality. If somebody asks me to cheat on somebody, I will not be able to do it. I cannot even dream of doing that because that cannot be a part of it. So that becomes my unique quality. What you have to explore yours in times of difficulty, what you can sacrifice anything else but not sacrifice this quality, which is that. Yeah?
Thank you so much.
You're most
Actually, I
welcome.
wanted to take a picture with you, so now
Oh,
or afterwards.
we can surely take it later.
Okay,
Yeah?
thank you
The
so much.
best. Thank you. Even you are participating so well. Very good.
He had this stage fear.
Ah,
This
oh,
morning
really? Do
only.
you?
Yeah, that's why I came. This morning only, I just told him to just speak up, man.
Very nice.
He'll get
Very
to
nice.
this.
All the best. I want to hear you more. I hope this session I hear you more.
Actually, even I'm a Kashmiri Pandit.
Is that so?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
All the best. May your land be restored back to you. Yes, buddy.
In the class that I was sitting, ma'am, the live was actually having a 2 minute delay.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hearing to you on YouTube, ma'am, because there was so much commotion.
Oh.
And the speaker volume was also, even if it was high, the
Okay.
commotion was so loud.
Okay.
So I came up and I came here.
That's
Because
so nice of you.
It was very interesting and interactive.
Thank you so much.
It's a wonderful session.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was
Thank you
nice
for
talking to you.
giving a session in this student induction.
Thank you for all the students to have interacted so well, and thank you for your faculty members and management who have called us all the way from Bangalore. So they've called us.
The organization
Is based in Bangalore. Yes. We are everywhere though, but
in has branch.
no, we are independent branches of our organization. All the best.
Thank you.
Yes, bud. Huh.
I did not find still what is the clear goal of my business.
Huh. Yes. So many a times we don't have. It is okay not to have a goal at this moment. But you're from which place?
I'm from Mysore.
ಓಕೆ ಮೈಸೂರವರಲ್ವಾ ರೈಟ್ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸತಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ ಆದರೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ನೀವು 10 ವರ್ಷ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು ಇವತ್ತು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಲ್ದೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಬಟ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ ಇವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೀಪ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರ ಥರ ಆಗಬೇಕಾ ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೇನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಲ್ವಾ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ ನಾಟ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗೋಲ್ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಏಜಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಯಾವುದೂ ಗೋಲ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಮೆನಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋರಿಂಗ್ ಮೋರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ನನಗೆ ಈ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಈ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಸಮಯ ನಾನು ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಡೆಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಂಗೆ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಯು ಅಚೀವಿಂಗ್ ಯೋರ್ ಗೋಲ್ ಯಾ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ guys, 1 more minute to join back. Huh? Huh? 2 teams? Huh? You might have to read out questions for me because that is giving me a steady break in between while I'm talking. Huh? That is a real effortless thing that I'm getting from you. So please, huh? Anything else? Huh? Yes, ma'am. Here, ma'am?
Yes,
ಸ್ನೇಹ ದಾಮ್ಲೆ ನಂದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲ್ ಇದಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದಲ್ಲ
Okay, ma'am.
ನೀವು ನಂಗೆ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಆಗ್ತದೆ
We'll draw the cash only, ma'am. We need just 2 signatures.
ಓಕೆ
Amount.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ
Yes, ma'am.
ದಿಸ್ ಮೈ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್
Yes, ma'am.
ನೇಮ್
Okay, ma'am. Rangu ma'am.
Oh, he's a volunteer. Can take a signature from him. Huh? ಹಾಂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೋದು I mean, your students are interacting so well.
Interesting and motivational.
Thank you. Thank you.
heart.
Madam,
Your mother. Not because of your external appearance.
excuse me, you can use.
Have to change it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not because of the external appearance, but because of the inner beauty, inner love, inner care. And in the same way, if we understand our country, Bharat, Bha means Bhava, Ra means Raga, Ta means Tala, Bhava, Raga, Tala ತುಂಬಿರುವಂತಹ musical ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ, and that is the greatness of our country. And if that is Bharata, what is it in India? People might say the word has come from Hindu, people might say it come from Indus, Sindhu and all that. But if you look at the word, India, in ದಿಯಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದೀಪದ ಬೆಳಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳಗುತ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಜನ ನಾವು, and that's why we are proud Indians, my dear friends, and that is the greatness of our country, right? ಹೆಸರು ಭಾವ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಬೇರೆ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ನುಡಿ ನಡೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಒಂದೇ ಇರಬೇಕು ಭಾರತದ ಕಡೆಗೆ. ಇದೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಯನ್ನ when I asked you what do you say about the country, the same question was asked to Atal Bihari Vajpayee. You know, he was the ex-prime minister, Ajatashatru, and he was a great poet, a Hindi poet. You know what did he say in his poetic way? He says, "ये देश भारत, ये देश भारत, ये एक जमीन का टुकड़ा नहीं है, जीता जागता राष्ट्र पुरुष। ये वंदन की भूमि है, अभिनंदन की भूमि है, ये अर्पण की भूमि है, ये तर्पण की भूमि है। इसके बिंदु बिंदु में गंगा है, कंकर कंकर में शंकर है। जिएंगे तो इस देश के लिए, मरेंगे तो इस देश के लिए, मरने के बाद भी ನಾವು ಸತ್ತ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಸ್ಥಿಯನ್ನ ಗಂಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಸರ್ಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸುವಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದೇ ನಾದ, ಭಾರತ್ ಮಾತಾ ಕಿ ಜೈ. And that is the patriotism that he always showed, my dear friends. So in that way, let us understand our country Bharat through a simple quiz, and there are a few clues for this. The quiz name is Namaste India, which means all the answers are related to India itself. Don't give me answers which are foreign. Okay? Yes. So with that, let's move on to the next slide. Sir, next slide.
Teams.
Okay, we'll make the slides. No, we have not got into the. Yes, okay. So it is to know more about country and culture. When it comes to culture, now in South India especially, we are known for our rangolis, right? Now we use rangoli powder, but earlier what did we use? Yes, the rice flour. Why did we use that? Even the ants have to eat it. Even we looked at the sustainability in every place, and that's why we used it. And one of my friend in similar college, he told me that, ma'am, in Andhra Pradesh and preferably in South India as well, they used to decide how prosperous the house is looking at how big the size of the rangoli. For example, if somebody's house has a bigger rangoli, which means they're prosperous enough to feed many people. If there is a problem in the family, the rangoli would have been shorter, which said that we are confined to our own problems, we will not be able to serve you. That is the kind of culture to welcome everybody. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಂಗವಲ್ಲಿ ಭಗವಂತನನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರೀತಿಸುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಆಕರ್ಷಣೆಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ರಂಗೋಲಿಯನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. That is the greatness of our culture as well, my dear friends. Now, moving on to the quiz, this would be team 1 and team 2. I'd come with 3 teams, but because of the lack of time, we'll have team 1 and team 2. Let me have group leaders. Who would be the leader for this team? One person. Self-nominate yourself as a group leader. Anybody? Who would be the leader? Quickly, bega helbeku. Okay, your name please? Chetan. Okay, Chetan will be the group leader of the team A. Big round of applause to Chetan. Okay, who would be the leader of team 2? ಅವರೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ. The leader has to collect answers from your team members and pass it on to me. That's all. Your name, please. Huh? Adhiraj. Big round of applause to Adhiraj. I request Adhiraj to please come out so that you can roam around and collect the answers. Same with your case, Chetan. All right? There are a few spaces in this auditorium, my dear friends. People sitting on the other auditoriums, you are most welcome to come and join us for this session. It's going to be a 20-minute session. I request you to please come and join us. Of course you can. You can also take a friend who can be a volunteer. Yes. All right. Your name, please. Huh? Suditya. All right. Nice name. Ashrit. Wonderful name. Big round of applause to all four of them. How I wish I had a girl also to lead. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ equality ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Leadership ಬಂದಾಗ second. All right. Yes. Let's take it for the next time. All right. So let's move on to the quiz rules. Sir, rules? Okay. So the direct answers 10 points. Past answers 5 points. No negative marking, and quiz master's decision will be final. So if some team is not able to give the answer, it will be passed on to the next team and they can give the answer. To keep the quiz competitive, we have our scorer Raghunandanji. He will be scoring us and we will look at the results at the end. And apart from this, there are 3 more clues that I want to give you. Students from many colleges they failed to take it. I hope you will take it. Okay. The name of the quiz is Namaste India. So which means all the answers are related to India only. Don't give answers which are foreign. First clue. Second clue, that if imagine if the one team has given a wrong answer, it gets passed to the second team. Don't repeat the same wrong answer. Give different wrong answer at least. All right. And the third clue, today we are connected. Everybody is connected worldwide by a guru. Who is that? Google Guru. Right? For next 20 minutes, I request you all to please not use your Google. Okay. So with that, let's start with the first round. And the first round is, click. Okay. First round is contribution of India. Hey, back. Contribution of India in the field of science, a science quiz. You all are science students, you will be super excited. Let's look at the first question without a delay. First question, click. Okay. So when I say click, you click. Otherwise, don't click. Okay. Right. So name the person who for the first time reduced heliocentric system. He also explained about solar and lunar eclipse. One second. Team 1. Huh? Okay, tell it. Aryabhatta. Big round of applause. Both of them gave it. Big round of applause though. 10 points to team 1. It will be team wise. If it gets passed, I request you to answer. Okay. So, Aryabhatta, in his book called Aryabhattiyam, now the importance of this quiz, you will get answers, but with that you will get information as well. So at that time you can rest. The team leaders, you can rest. Okay? Yes. So, my dear friends, Aryabhatta, in his book called Aryabhattiyam, he speaks about Saura Kendrita Vyavastha. Saura is sun, Kendra is center, and Vyavastha is system. Sun-centered system, but in textbooks we read some other name. What were they? Who gives solar system? Who gave us the concept of solar system? Galileo. Very good. Galileo, Kepler, Copernicus. We have read these names in our 10th standard as well. Yes, they gave these, but centuries before. These answers were given by Galileo in 12th century, but 12 centuries before Galileo, Aryabhatta in his book Aryabhattiyam had given this concept. And when I say Aryabhatta, what do you remember? Zero. He is not the zero. He is the hero who gave zero. Right? And what is the value of pi? You are science students. If I go to commerce college, they would say, ma'am, 22 by 7. Divide it for yourself. Right? Aryabhatta, for the first time, he gave the value 3.1416 up to 24 decimals, and that too, the 4 decimals that were absolutely correct. And he said that is the only number which does not end. It keeps on repeating. Right? That is the value of pi. And what do we call geography in Kannada or Indian languages? Bhugola Shastra. Bhumi is earth, Gola is round. Right? Now we know that earth is round, but earlier when the whole world thought that earth is flat, Indians never had a doubt. Have you seen that Varaha Swami Murti? On his face as well, the earth is round. We never have studied Bhu Tatte Shastra, Bhu Chapate Shastra. Right? It is always Bhugola Shastra, and Aryabhatta had given this concept, Bhugolo Sarvatto Vrittaha, and because of his contribution towards the field of science, we had named our first scientist, a first satellite in his name, Aryabhatta. Big round of applause to team 1 and Aryabhatta. Next. Okay, wait. All right. So, before Marconi, yeah, sir, please read it for me.
Before Marconi, an Indian scientist was the pioneer of wireless radio communication. Who is that scientist?
Collect the names. Huh. Discuss. Who is the scientist? If you know, pass it to your team member. Only 15 seconds time. Quickly. I request the faculty members not to answer. I know you know it. Their ears are very near you now. You got the answer? Before Marconi, quickly. Give the answer. Huh? Wait, I heard the answer this side. Wait. SN Bose, Satyendranath Bose. He gave about Higgs boson, not this. Any? Okay. Okay. Huh? Huh? Right answer. JC Bose. Big round of applause. Jagdish Chandra Bose or J.C. Bose, right? Jagdish Chandra Bose was a great admirer of Indian scriptures, and when he was reading Bhagavatam, he came and he was reading the Bhagavatam and he got into Krishna Janana Prasanga, where the Devaki and Vasudeva were taken by Kamsa on his chariot, and at that time he hears a voice. What is that? Shariravani or Akashavani, that the eighth son of Devaki will kill Kamsa. When he was reading that, Jagdish Chandra Bose thought if Indian scriptures are saying something, that should have a rational, scientific rational, and that's why he researched. And with that, he came up with the wireless receiver. He went into the conference which was held in earlier 1900s, and he presented into the international forum. In the same conference, Marconi was there. Everybody asked Jagdish Chandra Bose, why don't you take a patent? That's when Jagdish Chandra Bose said, we Indians are not behind patents, we are there for contributions. I have done my bit. Now if Marconi wants it, he can take it forward. Marconi took it, made the receiver side, and the world renowned it as the invention of Marconi. But Marconi, in his personal diary, wrote it as this contribution is of Jagdish Chandra Bose. And my dear friends, have you seen Three Idiots movie? In that, Amir Khan says something. He says, don't go behind success, go behind excellence. Success will follow. In the same way, Jagdish Chandra Bose would say, don't go behind name and fame, go behind contribution. Name and fame will follow. That was the greatness of Jagdish Chandra Bose. And apart from that, he also gave the concept of plants have life from the scriptures, Indian scriptures, which said, Padaihi pipatihi padapaha. If the entity is sucking the water from the roots, and that is what is called a plant, it has a stimuli. That was given by Jagdish Chandra Bose. Big round of applause to team 2 as well for giving the right answer. Now the random question, I want you to just raise the hand, and so that I can take it. The third one next, click.
Team 1.
No, for both of them, please don't answer loudly.
Name the first physician to do cesarean operation. He was expert in removing stones in kidneys, eye operations and fractures.
Okay. All four of you tell it together. 1, 2, 3. Correct answer, 10 points to both the teams. Sushruta Maharshi or Sushruta, where he was an expert. Today, when we say who is the father of surgery, then we read it as Hippocrates. But many centuries before Hippocrates, it was Sushruta. In his book Sushruta Samhita, he had written about how to do surgery. And the Bollywood actress who passed a few years back, she was famous for her nose surgery, plastic surgery on nose. Who was she? Devi. We thought that it's a complicated operation. How could she do it? But Sushruta, in his Sushruta Samhita, he has written the detailed description about how to do plastic surgery. He used to fix the fractures as well, and he used to do cataract operation. And today, my dear friends, if we are not keeping well, we go to different countries for getting operated. But that was the time when the whole world looked at India for medical as well. And today, in the medical field, India is the biggest tourism department. Medical tourism is booming, is because of the contribution of great sages like Sushruta. And here you can see a few equipments, right? In Sushruta Samhita, he has pointed out more than 140 equipments. The same equipments are used even today by doctors. But the only difference is he used the equipments which were made out of bones and woods, and today we use surgical steel. Apart from that, everything is same. And that was the contribution of science by India to the whole world. Big round of applause to the great people. Many students, why did we have this round is, many people say that what is there in India? People would sit in the caves, people would sit in the Himalayas and do tapas. Yes, we were at the heights of tapas, but we were at the heights of spirituality and science, and that is our contribution. That was the round. Now let's move on to the next round.
Which team?
Team 1, yes, 1 second. This is about identifying monuments and personalities. Don't identify anybody here, they are not inside. Okay, yes. There will be two images. You have to identify both the images. If you identify one, 10 points. If you identify both, 10 plus 10, 20 plus 10 bonus 30. Okay, images are simple, but don't shout the answers. First round, first click. Yeah, for you. Team 1. Quickly collect the answer and give it to me. Yeah. Done? Time up. Quickly give the answer. Tell. Solungo. Helama. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಭಾಷೆ ಬರೋದು. Okay? All the both answers are correct. 30 points for team 1. Yes. Who is Sunita Williams? Astronaut. Which country? US. Correct. An Indian origin, US citizen. She was an astronaut, and my dear friends, during she is renowned for being there for the longest, almost the second longest, probably the space expedition. She had been twice to the space, and there she had stayed for 300 days for the first time and 330 plus days for the second time. When we were in COVID, when we had COVID and we had to be isolated, 15 days, 14 days to stay in isolation, we were getting depressed, even though we had internet and everything. But in space, she was all alone. When she was asked, how could you do it? She said, I had taken Ganesha idol and Bhagavad Gita with me. Whenever doubts haunted me, I used to refer back to Bhagavad Gita and I would get the solace. That is the kind of Indianness that she has. And on 15th August, my dear friends, what is 15th August? Independence Day. Your college might ask to come and join them for the flag hoisting. You would say Independence Day is holiday. You have to go to movies, malls. Mysore is filled with lot of amusing places. But Sunita Williams, when she was in Space Center, in the space, not even in the ground, on 15th August, exactly at 8 o'clock, she hoisted the national flag and she saluted with Jai Hind. That is the kind of Indianness she had, even though she was not on earth at all. Right? And my dear friends, let us not let Vande Mataram not become One Day Mataram. Let it be a song of our life, and that is what we can learn from a great astronaut, Sunita Williams. What is this? Nalanda University. What do you know about it? One of the oldest universities. First one was Takshashila, which was there in then India, today's Afghanistan. The next one, any other? Afghanistan. It's there in Afghanistan. Okay, then Pakistan. They are conquering every other place. Yeah, stupid people. Sorry, I'll update myself. Yes. Any other thing that we know about Nalanda University? Yes, absolutely. Now, if I ask you, where is the treasure of your college? Some people might say it's in the finance department. But the actual treasure is in the library, because for the college, the treasure is knowledge, right? And today we might list down a lot of universities which has biggest libraries, but this was the biggest libraries of the whole world. It had 90 lakh manuscripts. 90 lakh people across the globe used to come to our country to study. Today, when you learn about Pythagoras theorem, Pythagoras was a student of one of such universities. And that theorem was called as Bodhayana Shulabha Sutra. He took it to Greece and made it Pythagoras theorem. We read it as Pythagoras theorem. How sad about it? Right? So, in such way, when the invaders invaded, they burned the library. Imagine you take a piece of paper and burn it. It might turn into ashes in 3 or 4 seconds. But this library was burning not just for 1 or 2 days, but 6 long months. 183 days, and not just manuscripts, my dear friends, the librarians, the teachers, the students, everybody was burnt alive in this library. And that's when the whole world felt Indian knowledge is lost, which means Indian civilization is lost. But thanks to our teachers and gurus, they said, you might destroy our pustaka, but you can never destroy our mastaka. We are so intelligent that we can pass on the information to the generations to come. And even today, you go to any part of the globe and ask for knowledge, they will say mother of knowledge is Bharat. And that is the contribution of Nalanda University. Big round of applause to team 1. Moving on to the next one. Next one. This one for team 3. Team 2. You know the earlier one, no? I know. That's why this one. Correct. Quite close. Quite close. Take the answer. Your friend knows the answer. Kasturi Mruga. Who are they? Half answer correct. Person? Correct.
First one is Jamshedji Tata and the second one is Surya Temple.
Where? Konark Sun Temple. Big round of applause. 30 points to team 2. What do we know about Jamshedji Tata? He was the founder of Tata Group of Industries. My dear friends, he is also the founder of Indian Industries, the father of Indian Industries, right? And my dear friends, the only incident that I want to share because of the lack of time is that when he was there, he was in pre-independent India and he was a very rich man. He wanted to get into a hotel, a Watson hotel, which was run by British, and there the security guard stopped him from getting inside. Why? Is because there was a board which read, dogs and Indians are not allowed. Indians were treated like dogs. He took it as a shame and he felt if my honor is down, which means the country's honor is down, and I would make a hotel in such a way that without any discrimination they would serve the people, and that's why the tagline is Atithi Devo Bhava of that. And since which is that group of hotels now? Taj group of hotels. My dear friends, I brought this is because when the Taj attack happened, the 26/11 Taj attack happened. We would have seen that in movies, but there the employees, they cared for the people who had come there without even thinking about their own lives. That was the culture, that is the heritage that Tata Group of Industries is serving. Big round of applause to them. And if you look at the products that they have, when they had to come out with the car, they called it as Indica, Indian car. Indicom, Indian communication. And when they came up with salt, what did they call it as? Tata salt? Desh ka namak. Nandu nindu alla. Deshada uppu tinta idira anta heli. That is the contribution. And have you heard about Tata cigars? Tata tobacco, Tata alcohol? They say whichever is harmful for the society, we will not produce that. That is the ethical charter that they follow. And more than that, there is something called as a CSR, corporate social responsibility. For many companies, if they cross it after a few crores, they have to pay 2% for the society. But Tata group of companies, a few companies there, they give back more than 65% of the profits to the country. That is the contribution. Big round of applause to both of them. Big round of applause to that. Now, what is this Konark Sun Temple? What is it known for? Yes, it's a sundial. It's a clock. If I ask you the time, digitally our time might be the same because of the satellite, but analog clocks might give you a different time. But if you go to Sun Temple Konark, not here, if you put your hand in the midst of the chakra, wherever the shadow falls, you can count the time not just for the hours and minutes up to the seconds. That was the greatness. And also that this is one of the 3 monuments which does not throw shadow on the ground at all. Imagine if you keep any instrument, any object in front of the light, the shadow has to fall down. But the gopura of this monument, the shadow of the gopura of this monument never falls down. People ask, how is this possible? That's why we say we are amazing Indians. We not just understand science, we conquer science. And also that, if you would have seen the history of our country, many invasions have happened from the west and never from east. You know why? Because there was a big magnetic disc that was kept on the gopura. And earlier, they used to use the compass, and every time, because of the magnetic disk, the compass used to deflect, and people would never enter our country through the east coast. And in that way, not just kings, not just normal people, but also monuments cared for the security of the country, and that is the biggest contribution of Konark Sun Temple. Big round of applause to the great people who built it. It is also said that the top Gopura monument was constructed by a 14-year-old child. That was the intelligence that Indians had. That was the talent that Indians had. Right? So with this, let's move on to the last round. Ma'am, do I have time? 5 minutes? Okay. Yes. Last round for 5 minutes. Next round. Click. Okay. So it's a rapid fire. Now leaders need not answer. Anybody who knows the answer can give it, but only team by team. Okay. 10 points for one right question. If it gets passed, it's 5. If you answer all 4 questions, I'll give you 10 points bonus. This can be a game changing. The first team's first set of questions. First question. Give me click after click. Okay. Yeah. Father of Green Revolution. MS Swaminathan, right answer. Second one. Click. Okay. Swaraj is my birthright. I shall give it. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Very good. The next one. Team 1. Okay. Under whose guidance did Chandragupta Maurya? Chanakya. Fantastic. And the last one. Which organization slogan is Seva Paramo Dharmaha? We are there to serve you. Which organization says that? National organization? Quickly. Huh? Not RSS, national organization. Our duty is to serve you, take care of you. Absolutely. In that, which one?
Indian Navy, no, Army, Air Force.
Army make. Okay. Which in border security force, which is that?
BSF.
Training center. Okay. I'll still take it. Indian Army, National Defense Academy. Big round of applause to them. 50 points. Right? Okay. Leaders, you can sit. Yes. So the yes, it is counted. 40 plus 10, 50. Yes. So the first one, Indian Green Revolution, MS Swaminathan. When India had become the begging bowl, that's when Swaminathan took it up on himself and made a green revolution. And today it's a breadbasket for many countries who had gone bankrupt. Right? People who opposed us as well, he said, we will provide you food, even though you oppose us. That is the greatness of our country, and thanks to MS Swaminathan for that. Swaraj is my birthright, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. In 2 days, we have one festival that's coming up, Ganesh Chaturthi, and he was the one who, before independence, it was restricted for Indians to come together. He brought Ganesha festival to the roads, and he said, let the Ganesha come to the roads, and in that way, let us get united and fight for the country. Even now, you celebrate Ganesha festival, we put orchestra, and in orchestra, we play Hodi Maga, Bida Bida. और ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರ್ಗೆ ಹೊಡಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಪಕ್ಕದ ರೋಡ್ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಹೊಡೆದಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ವೈ ದಿಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಮ್ದು 5 ಅಡಿ ಗಣೇಶ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು 4 ಅಡಿ ಗಣೇಶ let festivals unite us and not divide us. That was the concept, and he was the leader for both Naramdal and Garamdal extremists and the people like Mahatma Gandhi as well. Chanakya, he is the father, he is the person who had written Arthashastra, the economics. Today, if I ask who is the father of economics, people say it is Adam Smith. But Arthashastra is one book which has been adopted by many universities, which teaches about spying, about democracy, about politics, about how to take care of the administration system itself. That was the greatness of Chanakya. The next one, Seva Paramo Dharmaha, Indian Army, National Defense Academy to be very specific. During Kargil War, when you were not born, at that time, soldiers had a banner and they had written, we miss our homes. Yes, they do. We miss our homes, but the next line wrote, we miss our homes, but we will save your homes. My dear friends, we are safe here is because of the people who are sacrificing their lives. We don't need to go and give them money. We don't need to go and give them some food. But if there is some criticism happening online, don't keep quiet. Support our Indian Army, support our people. If you look at them, just one salute will give them a pride that let me give my life for these people. Please don't criticize our army men at least. They are giving our lives. Let us at least show that much of gratitude. Yeah. So that was about the first round. The next set of questions. No, the next one. Next only. Naku. One more. And the next one. Next one. Click. The previous one. Okay. Yeah. Milkman of India. Team two. Burgess Korean. Big round of applause. Correct answer. The next one. Click. The leading women freedom fighter of 1857 war. ಅದು ಬಂದಿಲ್ವಾ ಇನ್ನ ನನಗೆ ಬೈ ಹಠ ಹೋಗಿದೆ ರೈಟ್ ರಾಣಿ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀಬಾಯಿ ಗುಡ್ didn't say Kangana Ranaut right Rani Lakshmibai the third one only land huh? Very good Satish Dhawan Space Center ISRO Sriharikota the last one Atulya Bharat is a slogan of which organization Incredible India Atulya Bharat correct what tourism organization make it an organization name you are correct but make it an organization name Indian tourism correct it Indian tourism what okay fine give them 50 points it's okay too generous no yeah 50 points Indian Tourism Corporation ITC Indian Tourism Corporation because you didn't give it the totally 45 the last word I give huh okay 50 Arey wow competition to the core I loved it all right the first one Milkman of India when Varghese Kurian was there in Europe in one of the conferences in UK they criticized our milk saying it is equal to our water and he took that as a challenge and he started Amul and today India is the leading producer of milk in the whole world the number one producer of milk is because of Varghese Kurian many a times we feel what one person can do one person can create history it is just that we should mind to do it the next one is leading women freedom fighter Jhansi Rani Lakshmibai and my dear friends she was a very great queen and in our culture Tumba Sati if I ask for the freedom fighters many people say Bhagat Singh Subhash Chandra Bose Mahatma Gandhi Lal Bal Pal how about women ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರೀ ಒಗ್ಗರಣೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಾ yes though there were many women freedom fighters like Jhansi Rani Lakshmibai Rani Abbakka Velu Nachiyar Durgavati Durga Bhabi Padmavati these were the freedom fighters these were the women who came out of their houses not just took care of the family but also took care of the country right and taking inspiration from them we always say women in our country how should they be when they go out they should be like Jhansi Rani Lakshmibai ಕೈ ಮುರಿದು ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಮುರಿದು ಕೈಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡೋ ಅಂತ ದೃಷ್ಟಿ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಣ್ಣು ಕಿತ್ತಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇರಬೇಕು and when we are there at home we should be like Yashoda taking care of our family members like Krishna but we are Jhansi Rani and Yashoda but at different places ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಗ Jhansi Rani Lakshmibai ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಡೆಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಡಾಗ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೆ ಅವನನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ we should have that strength and courage my dear friends ಹುಡುಗರು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಸೀನ್ ಡಿವಿನಿಟಿ ಇನ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ and when it comes to land we call it as bhutai when it comes to language we call it as kannada mate when we drink water we say it as kaveri mate when we speak a language we call it as kannada mate and for every good thing in this world we call it as women and in this country there are women rapes why is because Indian men and women don't stand against it. It is high time that we criticize somebody. It is high time we shut down our mouths when somebody is teasing. We cannot afford to do that because these are not some girls somewhere, but these are our own countrymen. These are my sisters, my friends, my brothers and sisters. We cannot afford other countrymen to tell us that we are becoming rape capital. How dare they are. It is because our countrymen are silent. We have to raise up to the occasion, safeguard our women. And India can become Russia by getting something else. India can become Japan by getting their scientific temperament. India can become America by getting their science and technology. But India has to remain Bharat. It can happen only when we learn respecting women. That is our DNA. We should never let that happen. Right? So, the third one, the name only satellite launch center in India? ISRO, the Satish Dhawan Satellite Launch Center, right? Recently, what did we do? Chandrayaan 3 and Aditya L1. Today, the whole world is looking at us because out of 4 countries which reached moon, India was the first one. I mean, India was the fourth one, but the speciality was we reached the South Pole where nobody had dreamt, nobody was successful. Russia wanted to be before us, and that's why they launched this. And what did that happen? Right? So, we are not in competition, but we are in excellency. That's why Narendra Modi, when he had addressed the people, he had said, at least in Bangalore, if you have to travel from 1 kilometer to one place to other, for 1 kilometer we spent 13 rupees to 15 rupees. But we had spent the satellite, we spent only 6 rupees 70 paisa. Right? That is the cheapest model that we could do. Even the movie like Interstellar and Gravity, they had more budget than a rocket mission. That was the cheapest thing. That was the brilliance of our scientists, my dear friends. And these are not the scientists who were there in some gullies, but these are the scientists who were sitting in such auditoriums. These were the scientists. You would be one of them. I hope you all be. And in next year, we are launching Shukrayaan to the Venus. We are now launching Gaganyaan to send the man mission. In that way, today the whole world is looking at us. And one simple example is Russia had sent their satellites once. They had sent around 29 satellites, and they said we are the highest. We had to compete with the world, and that's why we didn't send 30th. How many did we send? 104. 104 at a time, and to an extent that the country who had ruled us for 200 years, they thought they ruled us for 200 years, they came to us and said, can you please launch our satellite? It might be Canada, it might be Sri Lanka. All of them came to us because they feel if it is Indian ISRO, then the mission is successful, and that is the brain of our countrymen, my dear friends. Big round of applause to the scientists like all of you. And the last one, the organization that says Atulya Bharat. My dear friends, our country, if you want to tour, please tour the whole world, no doubt about it. But before that, tour India first. Because if you want to go to Switzerland, there is an island in Himachal Pradesh called as Kazyar. If you want to see Sahara Desert, there is Thar Desert. If you want to see heavy rainfall, Chirapunji Meghalaya Mosindram, heavy rainfall. If you want to see extreme heat, or Gulbarga, or Bidar, or Chennai, you need not even take baths. You will sweat out and be like that. If you want to see moderate temperature, Mysore, you're already living in a place. And if you want to see all 3 seasons together, go to Himavat Gopal Swami Betta near. Right? Heaven is here, my dear friends. And Bangalore, if you can see all 3 seasons in the same day. Morning it will be sunny, afternoon it will be windy, and night it will rain. All 3 seasons, such an erratic temperature. If you want to experience, welcome to Bangalore. Right? Yes. So, in that way, the other countries, many countries have only 2 seasons, either rainy or sunny, either cold or hot. But in our country, we have Shadrudus, 6 seasons, and that is why it is said that it is a God-made country. It is not just a natural phenomenon that our country is beautiful like this. It is a God-made, and let us use this country, let us preserve the culture of this, and let us make this country a Vishwaguru. And my dear friends, to conclude this, the whole concept of the quiz was, next slide, yeah, what was this? Walk with pride. Today we have understood so much about our country. If somebody comes and asks you, do you know about your country? Then don't say, oh, I don't know. Tell it with pride that my country is the greatest. Because the whole world is looking at us. And one final thing, with the permission of the lecturers, I would want to say that India doesn't want engineering graduates anymore. then what do we want? We want engineers. We want engineers who can work for the country and bring back the glories of our country. My dear friends, the whole world is waiting for our brain power. Let us be such engineers which can bring back the glories of our country and make this country Vishwaguru again. Thank you so much. All the best to all of you. And with this, let us conclude with Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Let us swing our hands. Let your patriotism be reflected by your voice. Okay? Hands in air. Once, I would say that without mic. Let me see who is louder, me or you. Bolo Bharat Mata Ki! It was good, but I want it fantastic. I want virtual audience also to be so loud that I can hear it here. Okay? And people sitting in parliament, people sitting in Lok Sabha, they should feel that there is a revolution that is happening in JSS. Let us hear it louder. Bolo Bharat Mata Ki! Wonderful. Big round of applause to all of you. Thank you so much for participating so well. Thank you to all the faculty members. Thank you to the management of JSS for accommodating us and giving us an opportunity to interact with wonderful friends like all of you. Thank you so much. And this is Sneha Ramle and Raghunandan. Yes. The scores. This shows what you know about the country and this shows what you are. A perfect 100 for both the teams. Big round of applause to all of you. May you know more, grow more, and be the better citizens of this country. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's online. Next slide ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇಲ್ಲ
know our culture, regenerate our knowledge, and actually our group is very lucky. We got such an interactive session.
Thank you.
I feel our friends are all happy today, right? So we'll just disperse for lunch. We'll meet again at 2:30. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Raghunandan sir.